Howdy, y'all. This is a country music podcast now.
I like that we're able to pivot so easily.
We're gonna talk about our George Straits and our George Gays.
Yes,
Nice.
and the podcast Air High Five.
Yes. Our Alan Jacksons, our Alan Jacksons.
Our Alan Jackson Hole.
Jackson Hole.
Nice little spot in Wyoming. Check it out. You'll enjoy it.
I don't know if you will.
Jackson Glory Hole.
Ooh.
Andrew Jackson.
Wait.
Glory
Is it
Hole.
one of those straight glory holes I've been hearing about?
They're cropping up more and more, and I don't approve of it.
Is it like 90% straight now?
My culture is not your costume. Drew has to go to the hospital.
I think that might go on record. That's the funniest thing said in the first minute of a podcast ever.
That was a nice early one, I gotta say. It's a real downhill from here situation.
I think I might throw up. Damn, George Gay and then
Very nice.
That's the best 1-2 punch in comedy.
Keen listeners, you should turn it off now.
Ow.
Yeah, hey, you feel like, hey, maybe it'll get better. It's not getting better, but we're still going to try our best. So, I got a little bit of tears.
Yeah, I got some tears. I'm in some severe pain right now. My abdominal muscles are they're snowmanning.
Becoming a perfect sphere.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Quick nap?
Yeah, a quick breather would be good. I was leaning towards how I was of the impression that all of the glory holes I've been going to have been straight.
Yeah.
But then that's not even a real thing. So I've just been tricking myself into thinking they're straight glory holes.
That's definitely a woman's mouth.
Yeah, that's a woman. Yeah,
that's a girl.
Women have mustaches.
Yeah, they can.
They can.
Women are funny, Drew. Get over it.
Women are funny. Also, what is a woman?
Speaking of women are funny, first of all, I guess I'm Scott, that's true. And this is season 5. Ugh. If I did it right, which I'm giving a 40% chance of.
40's generous.
If you're listening to this on like a non-YouTube situation, maybe you now see the season 5 thumbnail provided to us by the ever lovely Dry Juice. If I did it. And if I didn't, that's on you. I blame the government.
Which government? Whose government?
China. CCP. Shouldn't do that.
I was just not sure who's listening in right now, so...
Well, we'll find out.
We will find out.
It's a good test. Yeah. What is season 5? None of your business. What is a woman? Same thing.
Same thing.
No, that's what season 5 is. Season 5 is what is a woman.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was our most liked review of the entire 144 movie All Request Spectacular. So we're like, well, this is clearly where the money is. So season 5, what is a woman? Drew, what is a woman?
You know the answer. 2 X's.
2 X's. So fat.
Yeah. Too fat. Yeah.
SP, small, petite. MM, medium, man. LG, large girl. XLTG, extra large trans girl.
That's a lot of them.
Anyone who gets French on their sizes is going to enjoy that. Anyone else? Too bad.
Anyone else? That wasn't for you.
Anyone else who doesn't live under the forever tyranny of Pierre Trudeau?
Yeah.
I envy you. This is the worst year of our lives. It's also the news.
It is. It's both of those things.
It's also a game show now. Lots going on. My hand already hurts.
Yeah.
From...
Why is that? Why does your hand hurt?
I I messed up. But I am going I'm going full hand and not. I didn't want to actually rest it on my tummy, but I am having to go full otter at this point, unfortunately, and I gotta try not to adjust the gain when it touches my tummy.
Well, keep it off tummy.
So you see, we have these microphones, and then the microphones attached to arms, bought for us, in fact, by noted non-creep Brandon.
That's true.
And then the arm goes into a clamp that attaches to the desk or table, and as a podcaster about town, I had it on my desk at home for the 8 goddamn podcasts I've already done this week. Mm-hmm. And then when I went to come here today, I took the arm out of the clamp and put the arm in the bag and left the house, neglecting that perhaps the clamp was integral into not having to manually hold the microphone when you record. So clamps at home. Me and Mike are here.
Who's Mike?
This guy.
Oh, that's you named your microphone Mike?
Yeah. I'm not creative.
Nope. What's your dog's name? Oh, Barks. Because he barks.
Yeah, I like that American Dad where Roger's a racing greyhound, which Haley gets to spite Jeff, who has a real race dog. Mm-hmm. And then they meet up on the street. He's like, "Oh, you got a dog too? What's his name?" And they haven't thought that far yet. So Roger whispers in her ear, and she's like, "Ryan," and then after she says it, she looks back and she's like, "Ryan," and he's like, "Eh." Yeah. Which is followed by one of my favorite unhinged scenes, actually. She's trying to show Jeff that she and her dog are more affectionate than he is with his, and Roger's just straight up all the way down the throat, tongue kissing her. Mm-hmm. And then when Jeff gets uncomfortable and leaves, and then when Roger finally stops tonguing this white girl, he's like, "You smell like beets. Have you been eating beets? Are you an early morning beet eater? That's insane. You're insane. And I'm insane for that big beet flavor." Which is one of the craziest things. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, just holding the stupid mic.
You're holding the stupid
mic while the windscreen keeps moving further and further away from it on its own.
Yeah, but I like that you had to go back to your house because you forgot something else.
Yes, I forgot your flash drive that I also forgot last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so I technically forgotten the clamp on 2 trips away from home today.
Yes.
Things are going good.
Well, can't win them all.
Can I win one?
No, today I think you're losing everything.
I see.
Your sanity, your brown note. Your I was gonna say your brown star virginity.
Sure. Oh man, now I really want to make a Death Note parody called Brown Note.
where you have a book that when you write somebody's name in it, they shit their pants.
Either that, or an Indian guy gets a magic book from a Shinigami.
Yeah.
And every baby girl he writes down in it has to have sex with him.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I mean, they're both. There's no reason you can't make both.
No. Well, you could just do 1 season of each.
That would be an interesting pivot season to season. Not unlike us.
No.
How we've gone from movie reviews to right-wing grifting.
Well, how we went from wrestling.
Yep.
To early years of wrestling, and then wrestling evolved into movies, which evolved into right-wing grifting, fake racism,
a lot of winks on that one,
and real sexism.
Yes,
I'm not even gonna wink on that one.
No, we're very open about that.
Women are stupid, and I don't respect them.
But are they good for anything? If so, how many things?
Well, some people might think 3 things.
Okay,
it's actually 4 things.
Well, that's a lot of things. Yeah. What are they?
Cooking, cleaning, their vaginas, and their sister's vagina.
That's the one you forget.
Always.
That's true.
Wouldn't it be funny if you forgot their vagina and it was like cooking,
Only-
cleaning, and their sister's
their
vagina?
sister's
That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. So new season, new us.
Yep.
Although it's same. It's
Not
the same
that
old.
new us, because we don't have enough money for the surgery yet.
That's true. But there's only one way to remedy that.
Send us money. Where? PayPal.me/NotScottHansen. And did you have a specific money-related thing going on in your life?
Yeah, if somebody wants
Even more
to...
pressing than the surgery, you say?
Oh, the surgery. I mean, the movie's still working. I'm about halfway through writing a script that I hate.
Nice.
Because nobody's a harsher critic than themselves. And,
all artists hate their own stuff.
And I can't seem to get over a hump. And then what'll happen is, while working on this idea, I'll then come up with another idea that I like more.
Maybe I should quit and do that.
And then I want to start working on that one, because like after you left last week when we recorded, I was like, oh, I had a movie idea and I wanted to discuss it with you, but I forgot. Yeah. So then I typed it all up and was like, now I want to work on that. So yeah. I'm an ideas man. Yeah. I'm not a follow through with a script man. Maybe I'll hire a writer from like Los Angeles to write it for me. Oh, I can't. I love all the...
hire a writer from ChatGPT.
Sure. Isn't ChatGPT just the thing that writes your script for you? It's not a person.
It's not a person. It's not on strike.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I can hire them. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I love all the things that they're like, oh, this isn't going to finish their season until the writer's strike is over. I'm like, oh no, what will Middle America watch for the next 3 months?
We missed the SNL hosted by Pete Davidson.
Wow, what a shocker. Where he could be in more skits
than he had ever been as a cast member for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
He was in like 3 skits a season.
Wasn't busy.
Nope, but I think it's just because Lorne thought he was ridiculous and wanted to keep him around.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. He was a toy.
He was a toy. He was a sex toy. One of them sex toys I keep hearing about. But yeah, new season.
I was just saying, pressing money-related issues for you.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to help me out purchasing a blue... You know what? I'll give you 2 options, okay? Here are the 2 options.
This seems fair.
Send me $50 Canadian, which is...
30...
39, maybe 40.
Between 30... no, less than 40.
Oh, yeah, because the dollar's shit.
The dollar's shit. Like 30... Almost 35 US?
You don't even know.
In there?
37.23 according to Jujel.
Okay.
You can send me $50 Canadian, which is $37 American.
Yep.
Or if you live in the continental United States of America, you can go to your local Amazon.com. The local one, not the one a couple towns over.
No, go to
the one locally.
Support local. Buy Amazon.
My corporate overlord. And no fucking way. This is the better option for anyone listening that wants to be a great chum or pal. Not a chum.
No.
Go to your local Amazon.com. Look up the movie Greener Grass on Blu-ray.
In my top 10 of 2019.
I think it was my top Han of 2019.
Yep.
And go purchase this Blu-ray from Amazon.com for a unreasonably discounted price compared to the Canadian one.
Oh, really? It's like not bad if you're in the States?
So if I go to Amazon.ca and I go to my shopping cart and I go down to where I have this listed. Oh, look at that. Greener Grass, 2019. Blu-ray. Great. Oh, $50.69. Yeah. Who's the seller? Oh, ships from USA and sold by Newtontown Video _CA. I bought stuff from them before.
Yeah.
But I was like, $50. It was like $32. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to buy it. Oh, what is this? Amazon.com. The exact same Blu-ray from... Is it the exact same...
Probably not.
It's not. Oh, 2674. Interesting.
Better.
So, you could either save yourself and me the trouble of sending me the 37 Canadian. I guess shipping.
Depends what shipping is.
Figure it out, people. You know math. You can go to Amazon.com and buy me a Blu-ray copy of Greener Grass for $26.74 American, and then figure out how to get it to me, because I feel like that's still cheaper than me spending $50. Let me see.
If you do that, just get a hold of Drew. You could. And where should they get a hold of you?
I'm mostly on Mastodon these days, although I'm not at all. You can follow me on everything at Sarian Softpaws. You can go to some kind of I don't know, like somewhere you need to make an account and just put in Sarian Softpaws. Like,
There's a decent chance.
That's something I've always dreamt about being really fun. Is like, I play a mobile game, and then somebody just, like, goes on there. But, like, I'm not going to say what it is so that they can figure it out.
Uh-huh.
But then they go on there, and they just type it in, and they go, oh, my God, he uses this game, or he plays this game, or whatever, right? So, Twitter, Instagram, mostly exclusively Letterboxd, Mastodon, PlayStation Network, the random mobile game I'm not going to tell you I play.
Secrets.
And just find Sarian Softpaws. If I was to get Greener Grass right now in Canada from Amazon.ca, and I did... Am I gonna... No, I don't... Canadian dollars. Shipping and handling is an additional $3.50, so it cost me $54.18.
Yeah.
So as long as you buying it in the continental United States of America and can get it to even just one of my friends in Washington, and I can get it from them, and it's going to be less than $54, that would be much appreciated.
Great. Make it happen. You can get me at Not Scott Henson on mostly Twitter. I don't have any specific requests, though, so deal with this one first, and then back to surgery.
Yeah. I mean, I have a second request, but it's not as pressing.
A second request, an unprecedented second request.
I'll tell you why. It's the exact same situation where I wanted to purchase the Blu-ray of the Little Peep documentary, Everybody's Everything, which was also an on for both of us.
Yeah. Also 2019.
Also 2019. And if I want to get it from, surprise, surprise, the same importer, it's $30, so probably another $4 shipping, $3.50 shipping, so $33, or, what's this on Amazon.com? $13?
Oh, boy.
What the fuck?
Come on.
So if anybody else also wants to get me the Little Peeps Everybody's Everything Blu-ray, that would be great.
So, to summarize.
Summarize.
Greener Grass, Everybody's Everything. But if you think it's easier to do that than just send money to paypal.me/notscotthenson and note what
or
it's for,
paypal.me/Sarian Softpaws.
There you go. Probably easier that way. Cut out the middleman. And but if you want to get the physical movies, just get in contact with Drew, and arrangements can be made.
Yeah. And then I can give you a list of the other, 40 movies in my...
Yeah, surprisingly, it doesn't actually stop at those two.
Those are just the two that have the biggest price increases.
Yeah.
You could buy me Blu-rays of all of the Trip movies. They're all $28.
Those are good.
Yeah.
We're talking regular.
Regular trips.
Spain, Italy, Greece.
Correct.
And
the
upcoming Djibouti.
I mean, they're doing another one. I don't know if it's Djibouti.
You can't prove it's not.
I can't.
Lesotho. Eritrea.
The trip.
Democratic Republic of... The trip to the Democratic Republic of the Congo would be a sick movie.
I like driving around the Congo to all of the fine dining establishments while also trying to not get kidnapped for ransom.
And they just keep making Dr. Livingston, I presume, jokes.
Or they find another famous... they did... Was it Ray Winstone or Ray... Yeah, Ray Winstone was the last one, not Ray Stevenson.
Dr. Winstone, I presume.
I guess they're talk about doing an American one.
Where
they go to, the Napa Valley kind of
makes sense.
area of California.
I buy that.
I buy that too. Anyways, enough buying Drew Blu-ray talk.
An important part of the podcast. Integral.
It's too hot in here.
What
What else you
going
got?
on?
Do we talk about the fact that we saw them in Paper Manscaped?
I've had contact with them this week. They told me 2 days ago they would get back to me by end of day, which
Was 2 days ago.
which was the end of day 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But there's been contact. He's making it a top priority. We'll see what that means. But in the meantime, fine listeners, go to manscaped.com. Okay, I'm gonna task you with a task because I'm the taskmaster.
Oh,
Yes,
did you kill Chris Benoit secretly?
I did. Oops. Oh, you
Gotcha.
you finally got me after all these years.
Me and my satanic cult did it.
Go to manscaped.com, and I'm gonna say buy 4 things. Any 4 things.
Okay.
If it's 4 of the $120 beard hedgers, great.
That's perfect.
If it's 4 things of lip balm,
Is that the cheapest item?
I don't know. It was a small thing that came to mind. Do that, but you have to buy 4 things, or don't. Whatever. Just buy something. Use promo. Here's the important part. Don't just buy something. Use promo code CATS20 when you buy something. CATS20, and then maybe we'll get paid. 2. Oh no, let's do it this way. 1, maybe our contract will get extended. 2, maybe we'll get paid. And 3, against all odds, both. So a boy can dream. So do that. In terms of things that get us money more immediately, you can go ahead and join the YouTube channel that maybe you're listening to this on right now. youtube.com/@NotScottHenson. At least subscribe, idiot. It's free.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go the next level that pleases your new daddies, click the join button and join at a level that is financially comfortable for you. And if it's less than 50, we won't love you as much, but we'll still love you some. We'll love you more than the people who aren't.
That's true.
Yeah.
You control the amount of love you get.
Imagine,
If love is all you need,
like
then we're giving it to you.
I've heard that. Like what great power that is for you. You control. It is 100% up to you how much love you get.
Yeah.
It's completely in your hands.
Your hands.
That's great.
You control your own destiny.
If you want a bunch of love, problem solved, baby.
Yeah.
We got you covered.
And if you want no love and you
what if you want no love deep web?
then then you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna love you, and you're gonna have to go on the deep web to find somebody to kill us.
You're gonna have to go on the deep web to find a non-blurred version of our album cover. That's one of the pinkest dicks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's a real dick, right? That's why
it's one of the dudes in the band, I think.
It's so pink. Is that what they're supposed to look like?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Mine doesn't look like that. Mine's pretty see-through. It doesn't really see the light of day very often.
It's like those fish at the bottom of the ocean where you can see all their guts.
That's my dick. My dick is a see-through gut fish penis.
I'm constantly wondering if my dick is abnormal.
I mean, I'm looking at it. It's pretty pink.
It's so pink.
It's pretty pink. Also, I don't like that you wrote the guy in Death Grips wrote like around the tip, like you're too close to your urethra.
Yeah.
What if you get ink in the urethra?
I don't like it.
Like, I remember one time getting, let's just say, somebody had drink in their mouth when putting my pee-pee in their mouth hole, and I got orange juice in my urethra.
Oh, why was there orange
Somebody
juice in the mix?
in the middle was like, my mouth is very dry, and went.
And what's the most
then,
acidic thing I have handy?
Yeah, Julia Gulia. What a dummy!
I'd have killed her.
Well, I'm not the one who's been divorced, so my life's looking great.
You win. You've again won.
Yeah,
Another one in the W column.
always.
Is that all the things?
I mean, you got a cameo.
You do have a cameo.
Have you been doing a lot of cameos?
I've been doing some. They come up. They just come up sporadically. Cameos and T-shirt sales is always like a fun surprise. Like, hey, there's a thing that happens sporadically.
Yep.
Cameo.com/scoot. If you need me to say something in video form for you,
Will you say it in Chinese? Japanese?
Have I?
Will you show your dirty knees?
I'll show you.
And then look at these.
Look at these. Have I? I swear I've done. Oh yeah, I did one as Chinese Obama. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That was fun. If I was more prepared, I'd find it and play it. But you can.
That's a lot of work.
You can go do that yourself on Cameo.com/scoot. I notice.
Can you just watch them on Cameo?
I think it puts some up. I'm unclear what.
Oh, like as a sample?
I think so. Yeah, what the process is, but yeah, I notice with great dismay that I've put all of my drinks out of arm's reach on the shelf. Those are later drinks, Drew. What are you, an asshole? Come on. Thank you. Was that so hard?
It was so hard for me to get up and grab your drinks that you put out of your reach.
That's correct.
Because you're a retard.
I like to play little tricks on myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it has 4 videos up on yours.
Okay. I've done more than 4.
And then it shows 3 reviews, but you can look at all of the reviews.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair for you to get 5-star reviews from people requesting. I'm not necessarily saying you.
The general you.
Because, like, you're the one paying for and requesting the Cameo.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're getting a random person's Cameo, and then you're like, well, I don't even know who this person is, and they didn't really try that hard, and they weren't very funny.
2 stars.
2 stars. It's like, oh, the person I paid X amount of money to said the thing I wanted them to say, and I'm so happy about it. 5 stars. Like, that seems cheap. Although I do
it should be a lot of 5 stars.
I do like all the other ones that, like, people will try to get them to say things that they're like not, like, they're like, I'm not saying that. Like,
yeah.
I think there's a bunch of people are trying to get them to, like, endorse things, and they're like, no, I'm not endorsing
Can't
your
do
things.
that.
Who does, like, who gets the most requests, do you think?
I think,
like, who's done the most cameos?
I think there's a thing that says who's done the most each day.
Oh.
I think it's a lot of just...
There's a Father's Day sale, recent reviews,
YouTubers and shit.
Categories.
Let's see. Leaderboard.
Oh, cool.
Today, Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts, has done 20 cameos.
Who the fuck is that?
Today. What does he charge?
Who the fuck is a TikTok star?
I think that's a lot of...
$67 for a personal video and in $4 for a message.
So
that's Canadian.
Yeah.
So
50.
50.
Yeah. So he's made $1,000 today.
I've literally never seen this fucking guy's face before.
Neither have I. Let's see the first one I've heard of.
No. Like, you're going to get down there.
I think it's literally all TikTokers. Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts. Devin Sweeney has done 16 today. Brilliantly Dumb has done 15. Pete BOC. James Marsters is wearing a suit and doesn't look like a TikToker.
No, he's from Buffy. He's Spike from Buffy.
Gotcha.
Devin Sweeney is that one who's like looks like a little person who might also be trans and has like a very lispy voice.
Oh, he's so bad looking.
Yeah, he's like one of the worst looking people that's ever lived. Shout out to Devin Sweeney for being ugly. Shout out to
Devin Sweeney, one of the worst people I've ever had to look at.
Is James Marster like number 1 of people that are not TikTokers?
He is the number 1 person I've ever seen before.
That's weird.
Today. And like I'm sure it.
That's weird.
I'm sure it varies day to day.
Robert Meschio, who's what the fuck is his name? On Scrubs, the muscular one that always
the dumb guy. Shit, I know what you mean.
Todd. He's got he's got a discount code right now. Usually he charges $101 Canadian.
That's a lot, Todd.
What?
That's a lot, Todd.
But even like going through this list of like these are like the featured people for actors.
Yeah.
Like I've heard of Some, but not very many.
No, because it's 90% TikTok.
That's a lot of... I would have gotten... Damn. John O'Hurley. $267 Canadian.
You could do worse. You could do worse.
How about Robert Picardo?
Hey.
$201.
How about Robert Retardo?
No, that's Retardo Montalban.
Okay.
Oh, Tommy Chong, one of my favorite members of my favorite band.
Say it.
$201. You can't say midget. That's as bad as the N-word. You know how I know it's not?
Because I said midget.
Said midget, and we're not even saying what the other word is. Some people Deborah Wilson looking completely insane.
Deborah.
She's got, like, tattoos up to here.
She's fully tatted, yeah.
Like, huge stretched ears.
Oh, wow.
I hate it. Dean Cain, $201.
Some of these feel too high. I feel like I understand like celebrities not wanting to
have to do a ton,
go too cheap, but like if you're actually wanting to make money, if you cut your shit in half, you would get more than double the requests. Yeah.
Well, and like if you're famous enough, you're gonna get enough requests that Cameo could just be your job.
Yes.
Like I know it is labor intensive because you're doing all these videos.
Yeah.
But like you wouldn't have to do all of these like dog shit straight to video on demand movies.
Yeah.
Or like guest appearances on TV shows no one watches. You could just do cameos.
Oh yeah.
Original Smoke Monster Mark Pellegrino, $67 Canadian.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
a fucking steal at 30 US, whatever that is.
Mr.
Like
Feeney,
40 Canadian-ish.
$201. Mr. Feeney's not worth $201.
Brian Baumgartner's number 10 today.
He's pretty high all the time, though. I think
he's done 8.
People often I see a lot of his online.
People like Kevin.
Man, like there are a lot of people like people that value themselves way too high, and then people that probably could charge more. Because like Tom Arnold. $134 Canadian. Like
too much, Tom.
How many do you think he's done? 4?
Yeah. Well, because what did we say? Was it iced tea?
Because I was gonna get you an iced tea one for your birthday.
It's $500.
It was $620, and he'd only done 2.
Yeah. And yeah, I have made more money on Cameo than iced tea.
Yeah. But like then you got Captain America, Randy Couture.
Nice.
$67. Randy, your value's higher. You're one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. You could
but
bump
like
it
that's
to
$100. That's a very reasonable price.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Like people will pay for that.
But then you got like the guy who's the leader of Cobra Kai.
Like in real life?
Yeah, the real life guy from Cobra Kai. $334 Canadian.
Too high, pal.
I get it. Your popularity has never been higher than it is right now, but like nobody's getting anything from you.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the people that are like the highest on here are people from like The Office or shows like The Office where people are like so nostalgic for it that they're like, I'm going to get, Meredith to say something to my friend or whatever. Wayne Knight. $442.
And I bet he can get away with that. People want to hear from Newman.
Yeah, or Dennis Nedry is what I would go for. Yeah, he's done quite a lot. So you can personal video $442.
Business videos more.
Book a live video call with him for $1,327.
Okay.
That's nuts. I love Newman and Dennis Nedry. I'm not spending $1,300 to get a video with Wayne Knight where I'll just be like, hey, you're in the movie I've seen the most in my entire life, and the TV show that I've seen, I don't know, 5 to 20 times all the way through. Yeah, that's great. Oh, hey, the guy who plays the clown in Terrifier.
Cool.
$134.
Too high. Too high. Come on.
Oh my god. The only person that's worth the money that they're asking for is teacher's bad. Teacher's bad. You suck.
You suck.
$267. Also, he was an Ant-Man. Nice. Just like playing himself, like playing that character, and
that's what he does.
He was the only good part of that movie. But yeah, man, that's even like Kevin Sorbo. $107. I guess
I bet he
the
does
Christians were like,
well with his audience.
Jonathan Frakes, $402.
Riker, see, that's too. I mean, look.
No, it's Star Trek. He knows his value.
Actually,
he knows his value.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
There are people that
if you're
are
in the right niche, you can actually charge way more than you should
like
be legally
Star
allowed
Trek,
to.
Star Wars, The Office.
Yeah.
Like big time like athletes.
Yeah.
He's only done one. One person paid $402 for him.
So maybe it is too high.
Maybe it is too high. And it was 11 seconds.
Wow.
So you didn't even get... Maybe that's why nobody else was like...
Dollars per second. Yeah. Pretty good. Hey, Will, maybe step up your game a bit.
So you got Brent Spiner, $401.
Yeah.
Gates McFadden, $268.
I fucked her.
Jerry Ryan, $462. Robert Picardo, $201. John Delancey, who you and I both thought was dead.
Long dead.
$201. Then you get all the, like, you know, the other shitty characters from the rest of the shitty ones.
How much is Barkley? And is he still a spider?
The only ones that are left are Nana Visitor, who's
DS9.
DS9.
She's the Bajoran.
Yeah, one of the, and then two of the other,
her last name is just Visitor.
I don't know, because she's an alien.
Oh yeah, she's
a couple of the just like random cast members from the other series. Denise Crosby, $201, and Edward James Olmos, $335.
EJO can get it.
But still, like, that's a lot of money for random no-name characters from Star Trek.
How much for Spider Barkley?
Barkley wasn't on there. That was the only cast members. But I like who's the most? Like, who costs the most? Is there any way to find that out?
I'm sure there is. I don't know.
Oh, price. Here you go. Price. Over $100. Okay, minimum, like, what do I do? Like $500 minimum?
Do minimum 1,000.
1,000? See if anything comes up.
Oh, stuff will come up.
Don't
worry.
Review results.
People are crazy.
There's a decent amount. Okay.
Mick Foley's done 6 today.
Never heard of.
I bet they're just like TikTok stars with like 70 billion follows.
Actor, Bollywood model / actress, personality / billboard queen, actor / former pro wrestler, but I've never heard of him before. Vulcan, big black dude with dreads. Never heard of him.
Huh.
Actor, never heard of him. Actress, never heard of her. Actor / TikTok chef, never heard of her.
Something disgusts me about that description. Actress / TikTok chef.
Yeah.
So you could that can be shortened to person who needs attention.
Correct.
Because you don't you're clearly not. You don't have a specific skill.
No.
You're just like trying to do things.
You're just videotaping yourself doing
where people see.
You're just recording yourself do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate this woman.
Another guy I've never heard of. A Chinese who I've never heard of.
Boo. Get out of here, CCP.
Shaka Khan.
Rocka Khan?
No, Shaka.
Okay.
$1,072. And the highest, the number one person.
Is Shaka Khan number 2?
No, she was just the only other person I'd heard of. Everybody else on this list over $1,000 I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I think the second highest is, it's not listed in numerical. Right. It's just listed. $1,340 for Kinsey Schofield. Maybe she's a porn star. Like, I've never heard of her before.
Don't know. That's number 1?
She's number 2.
Okay.
She's an American journalist.
What?
She was a contestant on E's Party Monsters Cabo.
What?
So she's like a reality star who's also like
she's a
news personality. Yeah, she's a slut. And the next person is some Bollywood model. She's also tied with her that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Number one
is
Ice-T. Is attempted to be Canadian Donald Trump, Kevin O'Leary, at $2,010.
Know your worth.
Is the highest person on Cameo, and he's done quite a few.
Wow.
So, but I would imagine it's probably corporate stuff.
I bet a lot
where
of that,
people are like, let's get him to give like a pep talk to all of our.
Does he list personal and business prices?
It just says personal.
Okay.
But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He's number one.
Yeah.
And then that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, this is a very interesting product, but can it suck my dick?
Yes. The answer is yes. Oh, you know
I
what?
would like
You
to...
know what, though? Hold on. I was under actors, not everyone.
You want me to do
So I
everyone?
went back. Yeah, I did everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up it to 1,500
Yeah.
and see what we got. Okay, there are 4 people that are over 1,500. It's Kevin O'Leary, who is surprisingly not number one.
Ooh.
So number one across the platform.
New champ.
He's tied with Chef
Boyardee.
Shipra Khanna, celebrity chef,
Sounds Indian.
and rapper Boozy Badass.
Is that Lil Boozy and Stop Being Little, or is it a different person?
Could be. And number one is musical artist and dancer Gurdeep Pander.
Gurdeep.
$2,680.
I cannot wait to send you too much money to wish me a happy graduation.
He has done
Worth it.
19 seconds. And as far as I can tell, I'm just watching it real quick as it's running through. Not in the video.
Not in the video.
The video is a view out of his backyard.
The balls on you.
A view out of his backyard of it snowing.
The most expensive human being on Cameo, and you don't show your goddamn face
Nothing.
in the one cameo you've done.
Yeah.
I'm almost as mad at you as I am at actress/TikTok chef.
0 stars. He has a 0-star rating.
Nice.
Kevin O'Leary has like 4.87 though.
He's a pro. Not to
yeah.
brag, I have a 5.0.
Like I said, that's stupid. And then so that is your TikTok report. Scott's ranking in the top 1% of 5-star ratings.
Search the furry category. Oh, you're making a face.
Well,
you found something.
One of Bob Marley's shit sons, not even the good one.
Not even Ziggy?
Not even Damien.
I'm a Ziggy man myself.
Julian Marley.
Boo.
$1,337.
Too high. Too high.
Sorry, furry
Check
category.
the furry category. See if I am still the only person in the entire furry category willing to show their face.
Categories.
I believe last I saw, every single other person was either a drawing or a fursuit.
Where do I go for? There is no furry category. Just type in furry.
Probably.
Oh, let's see. Suit. Riot. Suit.
Yeah.
Bird. Like an actual bird.
Just a bird.
Suit. Drawing of bulldogs.
Uh-huh.
Real dog. Picture of a real, like a headshot of a real dog.
Yep.
Animation of a woman holding her 2 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Real dog, Scott's face. That's the first. So,
Nice.
and you are charging the
30?
third most.
Okay.
Which is reasonable considering you're showing your face.
Yeah.
One is
that's a bonus. That's a premium.
One is Phoenix Happy Dog Lumiere.
That's a lot going on.
Also has a 5-star rating though, and charges $67. And Megan Reginald Sebastian. Oh, I think it's just dogs.
So, yeah, I'm thinking there may be some just like pets that
This is just
that
pets.
creep into the furry category.
So they're out.
Of course,
Scott,
they're out.
you are number one.
Number one furry.
Well, let me see what this other one is. This other one appears to be. It is a dog and a woman, and they're not fucking.
Okay.
A white woman and a dog.
First time for everything. I
First
guess.
time for everything. So as far as furries go, Scott, you are number one.
Sick.
You beat out all these losers who won't show their faces. Granted, all of the suits are very good.
Sure.
However, all but one of them would be disqualified
Oh.
because only one of them is real color.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of
Purple and red, a fire orange and black wolf or fox, a baby blue and black dog of some kind, a purple and white dog, a tiger, but it doesn't look like a tiger. It looks like an armadillo.
Well, that's a weird thing for a tiger
And then
to look
a
like.
gray and blue and black dragon wolf. Yeah.
How do these people live
Do you
with
want to meet
themselves?
Jack Tigerstorm?
Yes.
Meowdy, I'm Jack Tiger, a fun-loving furry tig, and it is nice to meet you. Does shoutouts, happy birthday wishes, inspiration, or PSA?
Doesn't do.
I
N-words.
do light-hearted cameos.
So do I.
That's the
I'm guessing I have more. I have less don'ts than
free
him, though.
messages, though.
No, that free messages is
That's where you lose it. Yeah.
That's the
You're doing it right.
yeah.
You're doing the Lord's work.
I'm trying to make that happen on every other media platform. If I could start charging for Twitter DMs,
Oh, that'd be good.
I could get out of this fucking 2-bit town.
That'd be good. But it says he only has 5 videos left. So does he only do limited time?
Oh, maybe.
Or is
I
he
don't know.
dying? After,
I have 5 videos left, and then stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
it's going to be an Ultimate Warrior situation where as soon as he records that fifth video, the next day he's going to collapse coming out of his hotel
the
and die.
gypsy's curse comes
Yeah.
true.
Well, Scott, you're still the number 1 tiger on Cameo, on this podcast, and in my heart.
Nice. Thank you.
Now let's do porn. Not together. I meant let's look up. Oh my god.
Let's do porn.
There's a lot of porn stars on here, but they do not charge enough money. Although, I guess TMI, I don't recognize any of their fucking names.
That's strange to me. Because
Yeah.
you know a lot of porn stars' names.
I mean, I used to.
I guess maybe
I
you're
feel
not
like
that
I don't
current.
know as many current ones.
Yeah.
I don't think Belladonna's doing very many. Asia Akira's doing a whole lot, or
Sasha Grey.
well, she's been out of the game for a long time. She's been trying to
She's
make
gone
it.
legit.
She's trying to make it legit. I mean,
She was on a couple episodes of Entourage.
It's literally not working.
That's something.
Well, who was I? Enough Cameo talk. Cameo's done. I was.
Cameo time is over.
I walked into the other room, talked to my mom the other day. She was watching. Well, actually, I don't even know one of her old mom shows that she watches.
The Good Doctor?
No,
Was there?
and,
Let me
like,
ask you this: was there a mentally disabled British person trying not to be British, insisting to Daniel Day Kim
Screaming.
in human, not jaguar form,
Yeah.
that he was a surgeon?
No.
Okay,
It,
then it probably wasn't the Good Doctor.
it was a
Yellowstone.
It's newer, and why isn't it on here? It was a TV show in syndicate. It would be NCIS Los Angeles. Can you
that-
name me the 2 stars?
Feels like Chris O'Donnell and LL Cool J.
It is.
I'm embarrassed that I know that.
Appearing in 6 episodes of the show, playing the character Lance Hamilton.
Cool name.
And I walked in to talk to her, and I looked at the screen, and I said, "Is that fucking Bill Goldberg?" And it
On
was
6 eps of NCIS
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Is there? How many NCISs are there?
2.
Was there in New Orleans?
Oh,
Did
3.
they have a?
There might have been 3.
Yeah, like that one might be done.
Los Angeles just ended. This
Okay.
was the last season, and it did. Oh my god, 2009 to 2023.
Solid
That's
run.
323 episodes.
No
That's
one
nuts.
involved in that is poor.
NCIS is still going.
Of course it is.
458 episodes.
Oh, and it's still got that punk hacker girl, but she's like 53 years old now.
yeah, it's so embarrassing.
So good.
Like the most embarrassing thing you can do is like,
love
no,
it.
I'm cute and young, and
I have
my arthritis.
I have pigtails and neck wrinkles.
my arthritis. Her name is Polly Peretti,
That sounds right.
not that Peretti.
Although I did learn about a Peretti sibling.
She was born in 1969.
She's, oh my god, depending on her birthday, she's exactly 53.
She was born
Come on, later birthday.
March 27th.
God damn it, happy 54th birthday, Polly Peretti.
There's a Chelsea Peretti sibling.
Chelsea Peretti's brother founded BuzzFeed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
The family's doing okay.
So, there was also NCIS New Orleans in 2014.
Yep.
Starring...
That one, I want to say Gary Sinise, but I think that was
That's CSI.
That was CSI
That's,
New York.
That's New York.
Yeah.
155 episodes.
That's a lot of apps.
Not 2014 to 2021. Starring the... Wait. I'm retarded? Scott Bakula.
Oh, nice.
Now,
I didn't know that.
Here's news to me.
I like news. Hold on.
This is breaking news.
Is this the news?
There was a NCIS Hawaii that is currently on.
Oh shit.
45 episodes, starring
like 2 seasons?
literally no one you've ever heard of. Have you heard of... I've heard of one, but for a reason I'm not going to admit out loud.
Oh, now we need to get into that.
Oh, it's because she's she's the wife of and co-host of the, like, behind-the-scenes Love is Blind stuff.
Nice.
Vanessa Lachey, married to Nick Lachey.
Mrs. Nick Lachey, but not Jessica Simpson.
Yep, and she's the star of NCIS Hawaii. And I don't know if this has to be its own thing or something. There was an NCIS Sydney, like Australia.
But probably like Australian produced.
Yeah, but it's brand new. It's had one episode, so it just started.
Well, shout out to our Australian brothers and sisters. Let us know
how NCIS
Sydney's doing.
And then there was a Funny or Die skit in 2015 called NCIS Ibiza.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. But yeah, there you go. Bill Goldberg, NCIS Los Angeles.
6-ep arc.
Yep.
Love it.
Lance Hendrickson.
Nice.
So, season started.
Yep.
We haven't revealed what the season's going to be yet.
Because frankly, it's none of your business.
It is none of your business.
Yeah.
We record this and put this out on the internet for ourselves.
Yes.
The fact that people listening
Anyone else
to
listening is incidental.
Yeah. Just nosy. Just
nosy.
Nosy little piggies.
Yeah.
Need to know everything about everything.
Piggies do have big noses.
They do have big noses, and they're good at sniffing out truffles.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I should mention just in terms of follower, because I think
I'm a demon.
Any early adopters, I think they're now at
early doctors.
No.
Like a Doogie Howser type, or a Doogie Howser MR type.
Both of them were in fact early doctors.
I'm a surgeon.
The yelling, my God, the yelling.
Crying.
Of course, like just ugly crying too. I mean, like that's what he was going for, but
crying.
I didn't enjoy it. But
it became a meme already.
Like a big meme.
Like right away.
Yeah.
I'm retarded. I'm a doctor.
Oh man, it'd be funny if we just kept yelling, "I'm retarded." And Daniel Day Kim was like, "Why are you yelling at that?" Like, I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna turn into a jaguar and leave.
You walked in here and started yelling, I'm retarded. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna turn into a goddamn cat and go on with my day. What was I?
Pussy.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, early adopters who, as mentioned earlier, good variety of language, Scott.
Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you.
Who got in on the ground floor, starring Rory Scovel. What a pull that is! Random ass TBS show from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Are now at the 6-month hog level, and if y'all haven't looked at your little icon beside you lately, your poor hog can no longer fit in the frame. He has become that thick. So that applies to we got a few
newbies
in the mix.
Oh.
Nick S, thick hog. Maddie, thick hog. Zachary K, thick hog. Caraxa, thick hog. Tommy, thick hog. That's the thickest hog crew. But we got a couple of
thickest hog crew.
The THC.
THC.
And then a chunk of 5 months.
No, that's thick hog community.
Not exactly the same as a crew.
What if we spell the crew with a K?
What if we spelled everything with a K?
Clue. Clocks. What's the third one?
What if a pitcher got 3 strikeouts?
They got to turn it backwards. So everybody knows it was 3.
And not other stuff.
Do you remember that meme a few years ago where that girl was mad about them putting the K's up because she'd never been to a baseball game before?
A woman who didn't know women who didn't know sports?
Just like a man who didn't know English.
Yeah.
And she was like so mad about them put like these racist Boston fans, and then it's like
oh look, now there's a 4th.
They're so racist they added a 4th
More
K.
K's, 3 wasn't enough. You racists.
You pigs.
I'd kind of like to do a parody one of that. That'd be fun. But we got a number of 5-month hoggies, hot on their tails. Who's in the mix? Brian Palmer, Jimbo,
Brian,
and Brian Silverman. 2 Brians and a Jimbo.
Those Brians know what they're doing.
That's what I like to see. Was there more? 1, Brian. No, that's all.
I like the amount of Brians. Maybe I'll become a Brian.
I think everything trends in the long term towards being Brian.
Like everybody's so concerned that the future is going to be a meld between Chinese and American.
It's just gonna be
But
Brian's.
it's just gonna be Brian's.
Just Brian's.
Everybody's a Brian.
Yeah.
And then you know what? We'll just be like the Chinese, where you can't tell us apart because we're all Brian's.
Exactly.
Huh.
What else you got?
I'm good.
I think I'm
done.
good. All right,
So,
that was the show.
We didn't. I was saying we didn't announce what the season is yet because we're
Doing what we want. And
knocking some balls around,
and y'all are being nosy.
and we have our plan. But for you have to sit through a bunch of us finishing the tasks we've been talking about finishing for 9 to 12 months.
Laid out by the Taskmaster.
Yeah. So, trivia is Scott smarter than a 5th grader today.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to give you a nice little view into our personal relationship with one another.
Yep.
Then, the week after that, all you big wrestling fans, which is, I know, the majority of you are here for the wrestling talk.
Yep.
We're going to do our 2022 year-end wrestling awards.
Not a minute too soon.
In the 6th month of 2023.
The middle of June. Second half of June.
Second half of June.
Yep.
Where I'm sure there's going to be a lot of... you might want to, just get out your dictionary and learn a lot of Japanese men's names, because they will be said a lot. So that's the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Then the 4th week will be, hopefully in that period of time, we can get through all of the movies we need to see for 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, which I guess I should get on, because I did not watch anything this week. I did
2, and one of them I told you can skip. So.
Yeah, I had a nice week not having to watch anything, because it's been, prior to that, a lot of weeks having to watch a lot of things.
Well, and you had all of the American Dad on your
so much American
thing.
Dad,
all of your
so much Law
and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
all cleared out now, by the way. All the way through.
That's a good week.
Yeah.
That's a good week.
It's beautiful.
So we're going to do our best of 2020s and our best of 2021s.
Yeah.
Then...
if we don't need a filler episode between the wrestling and that. Ideally,
we won't, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who's to say with
to
us?
say?
We're not great at planning out. One of us is going to get sick, and then one of us is going to get a new job that he has to work, so then he works 7 days a week. That's not going to happen. I would love to go down to 4 days a week. Mm-hmm. If I could just make enough to not work one day, I'll just call it from work every 5th day. Let's call it.
I like that. I like calling out 1 day a week every week.
And then from there, we do genuinely have an idea of what we're doing after that for the foreseeable future. We kind of
have 2 ideas. We might do both.
We might be doing both.
Yeah.
It's very much like how the technically last season before the All Request was us doing director, actor, and that just kind of went until we were done with it.
Yeah.
Until we managed to figure out a funny way to get back to the beginning.
Back to beef.
So
it was the back to beef season.
So this time we are going to just kind of do the same thing where we'll do it until we run out of steam or ideas or figure out a different thing we want to do.
To quote Will Sasso as Kenny Rogers, first one to finish is done.
Is done. So
yeah, at a point, we'll do the because I think we are willing to do it because we think it's less overall watching than it was for the 2010s. We will do for the 2000s, 2000 to 2009, what we did for 2010 to 2019, like our top 10s for each year, like we're going to be doing soon for 2020 and 2021. So yeah, that'll be sometime. I don't know if we'll do it as part of the season. Last time it was its own season. Really the only reason I wouldn't want to do it as its own season is because that might limit when we stop the actual content of the bulk of the content for season 5, which can really go as long as we want because there's no shortage of stuff to do. And I don't want to get rid of the season 5 thumbnail, which maybe you can see because it's cool.
It's very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah,
and also I think if we try to do that as its own season, it is a lot of it is a lot of the exact thing we hated about having to do so much of the All Request is that you literally have so much you have to cram. Like you have to watch all this stuff in a certain amount of time, and it's very daunting and it's hard to enjoy things like that because even though you will discover movies that you're like, I really love this movie, but it's like I would have rather just watch it at my own leisure without cramming it between this one and this one.
I'd rather do it that way, but compared to the Request, watching it is better.
Because it's supposed to be all good
it's
stuff.
Supposed to be exclusively good movies.
So doing it as its own season is a little tough.
So we'll probably just jam it in 5 at some point. Although I guess we do also already have a graphic for 6.
I mean, I think our seasons are very loose,
real fast and loose. First one, 2.5 years. Second one,
well, because we had to fire a bunch of people in the middle, and that was really hard.
There was a reorg in the company structure. Second season was 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And then third season was a while, however long it took to do all the Oscars and in your houses. And then fourth season was really long.
It was. It was a little too long.
I believe it started...
Some would say it's the longest anyone's ever done anything.
That's true. You can't prove otherwise.
Nope.
Burden of proof is on the prosecution. That's
true.
just fucking Marcia Clark and Christopher Darden. They don't got no Shapiro, Dershowitz, Cochran shit going on. You kidding? Kardashian. You kidding me? Dream Team, baby. Okay, 1992 U.S. men's basketball dream team versus 1994 OJ legal dream team.
OJ.
Yeah.
The man murdered 2 people. He stabbed
in cold blood.
He stabbed a woman 40 times.
He cut his wife's head off
and still got off.
And her random, not even really friend,
no,
just a guy from the bar she was at. Because I guess I knew when it happened because it was all over the news, and then I just sort of made up a more logical story in my head, because I thought that Ron Goldman was the guy who she was with now.
No, that's what I thought too.
He brought her sunglasses back from the restaurant and got fucking murdered.
Yeah, well, you know how it works.
Never bring a woman her sunglasses. Jimbo is messaging me right now
saying he's gonna buy me those Blu-rays. Cool.
When I need an ad read by.
We're recording currently.
Now. Sooner the better. Would have been perfect if you got it in when I had mentioned your damn name as, is he a 6? No, he's a 5-month hoggy, teetering on the verge of 6.
Yeah. Well, you can let him in on our plan of what the rest of our day looks like, and just tell him he's got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And then, guess what? Second episode.
Second episode?
Next week.
Maybe you can get on to next week, you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Maybe.
There we go. Message sent.
Nothing like both of us typing and not talking.
Now that's podcasting, as opposed to pod racing.
Oh, like as if people don't know that that's what we're doing. You're going to listen no matter what we say and do. It's fine.
Oh, now
it's fine.
Now I've panicked him. You've got a bit of time. We're doing 2, but there you go. Get it together, Jimbo. It's not the end of the world. Although he is very excited about what he is getting to advertise today.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
He got the thing he was hoping for.
Good.
And now he needs to pay to tell everyone about it, as God intended.
As God intended. So. Are we saying what?
Are we saying the word?
Well, the word has been said on this podcast at least twice, if not 3 times.
Yeah.
So
every time by you.
Yeah, definitely always by me. I feel like a third party that wasn't you or I said it once.
I believe that's also possible.
Was it?
It wasn't actually Chris Goodwin.
Dan?
No, did he? That'd be sweet if he did.
Or Kelly.
I'd like to dig that up. If it's either of them,
I think one of them said it on the podcast, like as like a gag.
Cancel Dan or Kelly?
I mean, no. Kelly's uncancelable. Cancelable.
It's true.
He's Donald Trump.
Teflon Kelly, they're calling him.
So I think we've been discussing it for a couple weeks on air.
Kissing?
No, we're gonna be kissing during 2020 and 2021 probably.
I really hope we do. I will be sad.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
I literally have I have my tentative what I would consider for the top 10 typed up for both of things I've seen.
I have that too. I still have just a bunch
and
to
I'm
watch and maybe add.
I'm like, there's some possibilities.
Yeah.
Especially because there wasn't a ton good really in 2020. Because, so much had
2020 is a weak year.
Yeah, so much had been suffering from the pandemic.
Yeah, and 2021 is okay. Is better, but still weak.
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
2022 is so much better than either of them.
That's because they're making a million things now.
Yeah.
So we're going to do just sort of movies that the two of us can remember as being good, but we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, we are telling them what we're doing.
Yeah, but why not?
I thought it was none of their business.
Well, they've earned it. There's enough thick hogs around that they've earned. And we're going to do things like that we think we remember or we want to verify that they are still good or that they hold up or that we remember correctly. So we'll just be doing a bunch of... This is a movie I remember being really good. Let's watch it. Then we watch it, then we go, oh, that's shit. When I was a kid and saw this, I had dumb tastes in things.
Yeah. Does it hold up?
Does it hold up?
Is the vibe. And then also maybe SVU episodes?
Maybe. Well, we can throw some SVU in there. And
I think it's worth throwing some SVU in.
There's a lot of good content in reviewing SVU episodes.
There is. And
is there an SVU podcast? There has to be, right?
There definitely
Somebody
is.
has to be you doing an SVU podcast.
There definitely is. Should I play the 14-second voice message Jimbo just sent me
live on air?
Cold.
Sure. Do it. There is an SVU podcast. I'm not going to give them any credit or give them any listens because I don't know who they are.
No free rides.
Liza Traeger and Cara Clank.
I know Traeger's name. She's a comedian.
Let me look her up.
I fucked her. Here's what Jimbo has to say. I hope what?
Don't say abos.
Okay, if this is really bad, Jimbo, I will edit it. A rare podcast edit.
Oh, that'd be... No, I really don't want you to, unless it's something that's going to get us in big trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Also, it's the Oryx Buffaloes and Yokohama DNA Bay Stars. Fuck, I am literally driving on the highway. This is brutal. Yeah. Osaka, Oryx Buffaloes, and Yokohama DNA Bay Stars. Thank you.
Thank you.
DNA Bay Stars. Anyway, folks, you should check out. Y'all like Japanese baseball, but told to you by an English speaker, maybe someone who sounds a lot like that, but not exactly like that. Because this is not a paid advertisement. This is just me talking about a friend who is excited about a thing he's getting to do, or maybe he isn't even involved. I don't know what sort of distance we need to keep from this so he doesn't get in trouble with his work.
I don't know.
But he will be calling the game he has been dying to call, starring one Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer. Yeah.
Who is with one of those
a disgraced former
teams.
MLB pitcher.
Look up why he had to go to Japan. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
He plays for the Yokohama DNA Bay Stars.
So I did hear him right. It's just
it's D small e capital NA. So DNA.
DNA. WNBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that old. He's only 32, which is wild.
He's a baby.
Now, would you like to know why?
I would very much like to know why. But before we get to know why, I just want to hit the actual thing. YouTube.com/@Pacific League TV ENG for English. None of this Pacific League TV Jap bullshit. Pacific League TV ENG, and you will hear a very competent, qualified white man call some Japanese baseball for you, starring disgraced MLB star Trevor Bauer. When are you going to hear it? The next game, Saturday, June 10th, 1 a.m. But you don't have to be there live. But if you are, amazing. Now, you have some news. Some Trevor Bauer, breaking Trevor Bauer news.
It's not breaking because it's from last year. But
all of our news is breaking.
So Trevor Bauer was pitching for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yep.
He was...
World Series champions, Los Angeles Dodgers.
Last year?
One year.
I don't remember what year. No, last year
year.
Last year was Houston.
Don't tell me the Dodgers have never won the series.
They did. It was like 2019 or 2020.
Good enough. Was he on the team?
No, he was on Cleveland before that. But before they became the Guardians, so he was on the cool Cleveland.
He was an Indian.
He was an Indian.
Nice.
Ooh.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, whatever. So he got suspended for 2 years by Major League Baseball.
Okay. For
child pornography. No, it's the other thing that every athlete gets in trouble for.
Adult pornography.
Adult pornography.
Shooting himself.
No, he's not black. He's white.
I don't even need to finish that sentence because it wasn't that.
After months of investigation into sexual assault claims, MLB has suspended the Dodgers pitcher for 324 games, 2 full seasons.
That's a lot of games.
For violating the league's domestic violence and sexual assault policy. The Los Angeles County District Attorney announced that he would face criminal charges in connections with the allegations against Trevor Bauer and who is his accuser. According to police records, a woman who has only been identified as Miss Hill at her attorney's request. Maybe did Trevor Bauer sexually assault Lauren Hill?
Yeah, but she's not qualified. She's miseducated.
Miseducated. She claims that she met him through Instagram and then went to watch him pitch when he was playing for the Dodgers. So this all happened like recently. She described their first encounter escalated to Bauer performing multiple sex acts without consent. She alleged that Bauer choked her to the point of unconsciousness and punched her in the face and genitals.
That's a weird thing to do, but it's funny.
Like, bam, 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 pussy, 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 face, face, face.
Just like
pussy, pussy, pussy.
Punching her right in the twat.
It's very funny.
It's a funny thing to do.
He apparently performed... that he initiated sex without her consent. He contends to have had 2 sexual encounters with her that were wholly consensual. Woolly consensual?
It's woolly. She fucked a sheep.
Yeah, a woolly mammoth. He's a woolly mammoth. She sought medical attention. She had suffered head and facial trauma. What about her pussy, though?
How's her pussy?
How's her pussy? Which
is a real thing. Years ago, when my grandma, during the alive portion of her life, ran into my dad, her son, at Safeway.
Yeah.
And asked, "How's your pussy?" about the cat.
Nice.
Just so innocent, but very funny. Like in front of a lot of people, like cashier, people in line. Is great. Got a lot of looks.
I want to see what his stats are. Is he
R.I.P. Mary Henson?
Aw, they got her.
Gone too soon at, I don't know, 93. She was fine. It was time.
So he is currently
gay.
Where's his record? He is currently 2-2.
Okay.
Which is not great.
It's not
with
not
a
500.
ERA of
17.
4.4.
That's not great either.
And he's given up 55 hits and 23 runs and
23 grand slams.
21 earned runs, and he's given up 8 homers.
What's his whip?
So his whip is 1.372.
Nice. I don't actually know what that means. I don't have work innings. I don't know. No.
I used to know what it was, but
the newest baseball card I own does not include whip.
Walks and hits per innings pitched.
Okay.
So he has a combined 1.372 walks or hits per inning.
Okay.
So
like putting people on base.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is, I guess,
I'm guessing based on his other stats, not great.
No, and like I mean,
you want to be in the 0 points. Probably?
2-2 record in the second best baseball league in the world is not great when you were just pretty good in the best league in the world.
Yeah.
But I would assume having all of this drama looming over your head probably doesn't allow you to pitch at the highest level.
At high level sports, yeah.
Probably not. So, sad.
So sad. If you want to see this motherfucker play with Japanese people, but hear about it in English, youtube.com/at Pacific League TV ENG, Saturday, June 10th, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Friday, June 9th, 10 p.m. We got there. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, we can't watch it. We'll be wrestling.
We'll be wrestling exactly then.
Boo.
As phase 1 of our new secret plan in wrestling.
It's going there. It's happening.
Yeah.
I like that the Baystars logo is kind of just the Tampa Bay Rays logo, but a B instead of an R.
Fair enough.
I was just going to look at their roster to see if they have any other whites or darks.
And what are we looking at in terms of mascots? Did we do either of them?
We did the Buffaloes.
We did the Buffaloes. Who are the other ones?
Yokohama, DENA, Baystars mascot. Woof!
Oh,
barfcity.org, bro. I'm logging on.
oh dear.
So they got 2. They got 1. Oh, they got 3. Gee, greedy. So they have a guy who's literally a human with a star for a head.
Ugh.
Looks like this.
I hate shit like that. Oh, no.
Then there's a stupid boy cat thing, Starface.
Oh, you see, I hear boy cat and I'm filled with optimism. As a boy cat myself.
And you're filled with testosterone. And you need to start peeing in the corner to mark your territory?
Yes.
Yeah.
People need to know it's mine.
This is where I fuck, not you.
That boy cat sucks.
Yep. And then boy cat has a girlfriend.
Does she look the same but girl?
Who's just a girl, like a costume with a head.
Oh, like more Hello Kitty looking.
Yeah.
All are bad.
Mark your territory. This is where you fuck, not that cat.
Correct.
This cat.
Yes.
I guess there's also several other star people. There looks to be a husband, a daughter, and a wife.
Them.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I hate them. I think that's going to be my move for summer, though, is spraying.
Spraying?
Yeah.
Why not?
I haven't been doing it.
They've got a couple other whites on their team, but they're not guys I've ever heard of. Although, to be fair, how up on baseball am I? Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a couple more whites and no I'm not seeing a lot of
Diversity.
There's an Edwin Escobar who's from Venezuela,
Nice.
but he's not dark. He's light skinned.
Oh, okay.
They also have a Kaz Vegeta on their team, but it's not the same
not our
Kaz
Vegeta.
Vegeta. And there's also a guy who his name on here is Yamato, but it's not Yamato.
One name.
One name just says Yamato.
So literally two names of wrestlers on the teams. Does that Kaz Vegeta also have a medically thick head?
No, he's like a regular small guy.
Huh.
Regular human being, Kaz Vegeta. Not something I thought I'd ever hear. But yeah, there you go. Yokohama DENA stars.
DNA.
UNISEX. So,
Yeah.
Scott,
Yes?
are you ready to test if you're smarter than some dumb kids?
I hope so.
So this is just...
How about Are You Hotter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh. Which... no. There are some hot fifth graders. Are you hotter than a fifth grader? So, Scott, as we've established on here, is a noted boy genius, a boy wonder, as it were,
I'm a William H. Macy from Magnolia.
or a.
Except I never got raped by Philip Baker Hall.
You could though. R.I.P. Are it possible? No,
I think
alive.
he's still kicking and
I think he's
very old.
Yeah, I think he's alive. Or I was going to say that
Library detective from Seinfeld.
That's right.
Bookman.
That's right.
Detective Bookman.
Detective Bookman. I was going to say you could also be John Turturro from Quiz.
Yes.
Is he the...
Quiz show.
Quiz show, sorry. Is he the...
He's the contestant.
He's a contestant, right?
Yeah.
Or Matthew...
Lillard.
No, we've already talked about him. He's out. Matthew McFadden from Quiz. Which
Yep.
did you end up watching that?
I haven't watched Quiz.
Oh, you should watch it. It's very, very good. 3 episodes, 2 hours, 2.5 hours total.
That's reasonable.
It's the guy
Like
who,
less than most movies.
It's the guy who cheated on the British Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good system and it worked.
But how do you not realize that every time you're like nobody in that production team with headphones on and they ask him the questions, then they read the answers and then you immediately hear a cough.
Yeah.
Right as soon as the answers are read.
It could have been anyone.
Every single fucking time.
So funny.
And you don't go, wait a minute.
Hold on.
This seems weird. But I highly recommend it. It's very good. I believe it was on AMC?
American Movie Company.
Or just download it. Be a pirate. So, some of these questions are tougher or not, but it's more about just testing your common knowledge. And I didn't want to just do 5th grader questions because those are too fucking easy.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you have the pressure of being on national TV.
Yeah.
And they're not hiring like a Ken Jennings guy to be on the show. They're hiring like regular everyday Americans.
Joe Sixpack.
Who are stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't do just like grade 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is 5th grader in name only.
In name only because we wanted to see if Scott was hotter than a 5th grader.
Yeah.
So I have like a bunch of different categories that are different things, and we're just gonna see how much you know. And I'm going to give you AIDS. I can't give you double AIDS. I'm gonna give you
2 wrongs make a right. If 2 people with AIDS have sex hard enough,
does it cancel it out?
Does it fix it?
Let's try.
Has anyone tried?
Let's go chase the bug, and then fuck. I was going to say, depending on how many of the questions you get right, I'll give you a prize.
I like prizes.
But I'm not going to tell you what the prize is or how many you have to get right. This is all on me.
I see.
So we'll see where we're at the end of this.
Okay. I would also like to preempt something and head it off at the pass in the comments section. Unless you fulfill a very specific...
Scott has all these answers I gave him to earlier, so he's cheating. Oh, okay, no.
Unless you fill a very specific set of criteria. Let's not do the, how could Scott not know the answer to this one question? I know it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
You did know it. But did you know the other 100 that I did know? Because unless you did, shut the fuck up. I have to do this a lot when we play actual 5th grader on stream.
Oh, really?
And I blew, I thought Frank Lloyd Wright designed the Empire State Building. Fuck me, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, how could Scott not know that? I'm like, okay, yeah, though I didn't know that one thing. Did you know all of the other things I knew?
Yeah, that's right. Like we discussed, like,
not that I'm defensive about this or anything. Not that a lot of my identity is
based on
tied
you.
to how much shit I know.
That is fair. And like we said, everybody has different knowledge.
Yes.
Right? Just because one person knows something doesn't mean everybody knows that. So, shut the fuck up.
So shut up.
All of you shut the fuck up. Every single fucking one.
Oh, you really need to shut the fuck up. Magnolia again.
So, here's the first one. Mm-hmm. First category.
Yeah.
To see if you're hotter than a 5th grader.
Nice.
Is what year did this event happen?
1945.
That's not on here. That's too easy.
Okay.
We talk about that too much.
A lot.
So, Scott, in what year did Napoleon get defeated at Waterloo?
18... It's between 1806 and 1810, I would say. Let's go 1806.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or
Oh,
wrong.
Jesus.
No, 1815.
Much later.
The Eiffel Tower's construction is completed.
1889?
1887.
Oh, come on! Shit!
In which year did Canada gain independence?
1867? Oh, what? Like the new one?
Proper independence.
1984?
82.
God damn it.
In which year was the Sphinx discovered? Or uncovered, let's say.
Shit. That's a pure guess. 18 something? 1890, 1890s, 1892.
1817.
Oh, wow.
That's wild, right?
Yeah.
It was that long ago, but yeah. The first unmanned space flight.
Oh, man, 1962?
1957. According to the Russians.
Okay.
The first World Series is played.
Oh, Jesus. Huh.
World Series, not the first baseball games.
Yeah.
First World Series.
The 19aughts, 1910s? To get 1904.
1903.
Oh, come
You know what?
on!
I'm gonna give it to you. The first talkie.
Oh, 1931?
1927.
Ugh.
Do you know what it was? I'll give you the point if you can tell me what the first talkie was.
It wasn't Wings, was it?
No.
Was it... I feel like I've heard what it was
Jazz
before.
singer.
Is it First Hockey? Wow.
Look at my skin, everybody. It's not my normal skin.
Burn that cork. What the... Oh, I got a new message from Jimbo. Finally parked. Don't worry about this for the first read if you've already done it. Just point out on the second. Even if you can't make the 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time start time live, let's be honest, few can. No problem. Do come by Pacific League TV ENG and check out the recording of the game, which will be available. I basically said that already. I'm way ahead of you, Jimbo.
Don't even worry about it, Jimbo.
If you can do it live, great, but it's at a weird time, so don't worry about it. Just come check it out after the fact. Give it some views.
Don't come.
I'm going to come.
The construction on the Great Wall of China stops.
Oh my God. These are hard questions, by the way.
I'll give you some leeway, like within a certain amount of time around it.
That's a total guess. 1473. I might be
Yeah.
centuries off.
476 BC.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, yeah, that.
The Suez Canal is built.
Oh, it's well after the Panama Canal. Panama Canal is the 1900s. Suez is 1967.
1869.
Oh, I had it the other way.
Yeah.
Suez is well before Panama.
Before.
Idiot.
The first recorded ancient Olympics.
Ancient.
Like original Olympics. The OGs.
200 and something BC, 400 and something BC,
776.
BC.
BC.
Oh, okay. I'm
yeah,
like,
sorry, BC.
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah.
But that's hard.
Those are hard.
It's hard,
Those
right?
are fucking hard.
Okay, here's one that is just a couple. It's a name all or the top 10 of these things.
Do I know 10 of anything?
I only did 3.
I know the top.
I didn't want to take this one. Could go on forever.
I know the top 10 numbers.
Can you name the 8 Ivy League schools?
Maybe.
Let's see.
Harvard,
Yep.
Cornell, Columbia, Princeton, Yale, Dartmouth, UPenn, Brown.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Look at you. Now, this one's more of a pop culture-y thing.
Okay.
Can you name...
I have my finger on the pulse of
I
entertainment.
know. You're a young man.
I'm a
the
young
right young age of 12.
I'm on TikTok.
Can you
I
name
turned 40 in a month.
the top... the top 10 most streamed artists across all platforms, like in total across all the main platforms.
Ugh.
I will
No.
give you one hint. There are no, like, old artists.
They're all current.
They're all more recently. Like, they're in the last
Yeah.
10 to 15 years. Or 10 to 20 years, let's say.
Yeah. Taylor Swift,
Correct?
Beyonce. Not correct?
No Beyonce.
Wow.
She's a little bit before streaming.
Oh, I guess. Oh, so it's all quite current?
No, but she just, like, isn't, I guess, as... She hasn't put out that much music in the last however many years, so...
Guess. Drake?
Drake is number 1.
Wow.
And T Swift is number 3, which I hate because I hate her.
Apparently, people are wearing diapers to her concerts because they're like 3 hours long and they don't want to
Miss anything?
They don't want to miss a single thing.
Yep.
Cute.
Sounds about right.
Also, it's 3 hours. Fucking hold it in. What are you, a baby?
Yeah, I don't know. They're women, so
Oh yeah.
they are babies and they can't hold it in.
Who else is doing stuff? Kanye?
Surprisingly, no. I think it's because he's a crazy person.
I thought that might actually help him.
Yeah.
Who else would be in the mix? Billie Eilish?
Nope.
Any straight up rappers? Like, do we have a Jay-Z in the mix? Do we have?
Yeah, again, same thing with Jay-Z is same thing as Beyonce. Like he hasn't put out new music.
And same thing with like an Eminem too, I would guess. Or is he? Eminem?
Eminem is number 8.
Huh. Okay.
Number 8. Two of them are rap, hip hop, like in that kind of spectrum, and then the other 4 are like mainstream top 50, and then there's one that's a different genre, but I don't want to say it because it'll just give it away.
Country?
I'm not going to say it because it'll give it away.
I don't even know if country gives I don't know, Carrie Underwood?
No. She's too busy doing her residency in Vegas, which we could have seen him while we were there.
Could have seen.
Except I don't think she was performing when we were there.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, it's so broad.
Don't overthink it. A couple of them are like, don't overthink it.
I'm overthinking it.
You are overthinking it.
Who's big in music?
I know it kind of goes outside of like, because I mean, I listen to I listen to 3 of these artists, and you listen to maybe 0.
Good. This will help.
But they're all.
I know
you,
they're
you
all.
know every
yeah, I know.
single
I'm
one
sure
of
they're
them,
all big. I'm just trying to think who's. Is everyone listening to the 1975 now because the guy's fucking Taylor Swift?
Ugh, gross. I hope you enjoy having albums written about you, buddy.
Yep, it's coming. Fuck. This is not my strong suit.
No, but it's an interesting question.
It is. And I also don't know who streams what.
I mean, yeah, but everybody's all younger people stream stuff.
Yeah. So what are they? Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is number 4.
Yeah. Black Eyed Peas.
Maybe at some point, but
Bieber too early, or is he in the mix?
Bieber's number 6.
Okay, yeah. Those are all like poppy ones. Who would be the biggest hip hop one? Is it like straight rappers or no?
I mean, I guess you consider him a rapper, but he does more like mainstreamy, like hip hop and a lot of features on stuff, or has rappers featured on his songs.
Pharrell. T-Pain.
I mean, both of those are not bad answers, but they're not right.
Yeah. Lizzo?
No, I was surprised that Lizzo was not on here, but no, it's not. There's a Canadian on the list.
Justin Bieber.
Other than Justin Bieber and Drake.
Michael Bublé?
Michael Bublé? No, he's not on here. Nobody likes Michael Bublé. Except for the one skit he did on Saturday Night Live that I love.
Yes.
There's 2 international artists, but you know them.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's number 2. And
You
also
forget, like...
And also you didn't say it correctly.
Bad Bunny.
Thank you.
He's Bad Bunny.
He's Bad Bunny.
Numero dos.
Oh, I got hurt at wrestling, and now I don't want to do it anymore because I'm sad.
Oh, it turns out wrestling hurts. I'm going to go back to singing.
But yeah, you forget about how much Latin America streams Bad Bunny. Canadian, Puerto Rican are 1 and 2.
Oh, wow, yeah. Good for you guys. Take that, America. And don't give me that Puerto Rico's part of America shit.
Not yet.
Until they can
Could be.
vote.
Could be. Somebody's got to let them in.
We don't have to... Well, I don't have to gotta make new flags.
Yeah, that's true. Where are you going to put that other star? There's no space for it.
No.
Just right in the middle?
There
You're
is-
just going to combine the flags so we have an American flag with a big star in the middle?
No, then you're going to get in the way of the blue line that's already in the middle of the
That
flag.
is true. That is true. But it can go through the middle of things, as we've seen. It goes through Maple Leafs.
And you said it, the Disney one?
The Disney one, yeah. The best tattoos ever. Blue Lives Matter Disney tattoos.
Disney Blue Lives Matter
Mickey Mouse heads.
tattoos.
Yeah.
That's a real thing that someone put in their goddamn body.
Yeah.
You know what? If it's ironic, pretty funny. Feel like it's not, though.
It's not ironic. It's real. It's 100% real.
Feel like they're fucked up Disney adults who also have cool politics.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which is just a terrifying combination.
It's a horrible combination. You're missing 5, 7, 9, and 10.
I think my issue is that I don't know what's popular.
But it's all names you know.
For sure.
So it's not like you need to know what is a popular
No, I know.
song. You just have to know who are artists.
Yeah, but I also don't know that. Well, I know it, but I can't pull
One
it.
of them did the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Oh, Rihanna?
No, surprisingly.
Oh. The Good Halftime?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, obviously, clearly 50 Cent.
I wish.
Dr. Dre doesn't really do stuff.
He does
though.
do stuff.
Yeah.
He just produces.
He just produces. So who's that? It's not Mary J. Blige.
Oh, that's a different one. This is another good.
Another good one.
It was the weird one.
The weird one.
Weird as in the performance was crazy. But
Oh. The Weeknd?
The Weeknd is number 5.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed them actually.
No?
But then again, I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know who's like. I know.
'Cause you know names,
I know
you
them
can
all.
just-
I don't know who is the most popular.
Who's the most popular international artist that's popular in America?
Bad Bunny.
No. I mean, maybe he's up there, but he's not number 1.
He's Bad Bunny.
He's Bad Bunny.
Very fun to say. This is one I haven't named.
This is one you haven't named.
International?
International, very popular in America.
Ilvis.
With white girls.
Psy.
Same country.
Oh, BTS.
BTS.
Yeah.
They're number 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like how you got me there with white girls. I'm like, oh, BTS.
BTS. Oh, dogs?
BTS and dogs.
BTS and dogs. The two
girl's
things
best
white
friend.
girls love the most.
You're gonna need to guide me to the rest of them.
Okay, well, one is there's a female and a male.
Solos.
Mm-hmm.
You're sure it's not Michael Bublé?
It is not Michael Bublé. I don't even know where he was on the list. I didn't even see his name. So one's like rapper, hip hop, does a lot of features, but he does some his music is very mainstream, even though he does rap and hip hop. And
the baby.
No, but he was higher on the list than I thought he would be. But and then she's. How do I give you information without just telling you who she is?
Cher.
She comes across as very dumb.
You got me there. Cardi B.
No, that's not who I was going for. Cardi B also comes across as very dumb.
Cardi B's very dumb.
She comes across as very dumb, and she used to be really light-skinned when she was younger, and now she's like way too tanned and looks almost like a different person.
Oh, huh. Who?
What
the shit?
What ethnicity is she?
Huh. Can't believe it's a dumb person and not Cardi B. I'm so pissed.
She is not what I thought she was.
Ooh, fun surprise.
That's weird.
Huh.
So she's just kind of white?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's Italian.
Yeah.
I thought she was like,
she seems
something else.
It definitely feels like there should be some Latino in there.
Yeah, or like Blatino and white or something.
Nope.
Just
almost white.
She's number 7.
Yeah.
And you're just missing number 9, who's
a mainstream black guy.
I didn't say black.
Oh.
I just said he does hip hop and rap.
Lil Dicky.
Oh, I wish. If Dave was on there, are you kidding me?
Did you know that Brad Pitt was an integral part of the Dave season finale this week?
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
He's like all over the episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
I guess he must be
What's the last TV he did? Friends?
Friends, yeah. But he likes to do cool, fun things now.
He does.
I didn't say black.
Jack Harlow?
No, but similar.
I was wondering like where the fuck Jack Harlow came from because I don't think I had heard of him
until they did the awful remake of White Man Can't Jump that nobody saw.
Until he did SNL, and I'm like, who the fuck is Jack Harlow? I'm like, oh, TikTok.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. This guy's not TikTok, I don't think. But,
this guy's legit.
But it's similar, like
Post Malone.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah.
And then the last one is, can you name the top 10 world populations?
Cities?
Nope, just countries.
Countries.
Just countries.
U.S.
is number
China,
3. Number
India.
1. Number 2.
Indonesia.
Number 4.
Pakistan.
Number 5.
Did I get the top 5 in order?
Nice. No, because you said U.S. one. Yeah, but
I got
China, India.
The first 5 were the top
China,
5.
India, USA, Indonesia,
then it gets
Pakistan.
trickier. Nigeria.
Nigeria is number 7.
Damn it.
You missed number 6.
I lost the order.
You lost it. But the difference is probably not as that big, right? Like they're all so close to each other.
Brazil's
number 6.
Question and follow-up question. Have I said Russia? And follow-up, should I say Russia?
You have not said Russia.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you should say Russia.
I'll say Russia.
Russia's number 9.
Okay.
You're missing 8 and 10.
8 and 10. Who's in the mix? Is there any other Africa? I don't think there is.
No.
There really can't be any other Europe, can there? Because they're all too small countries. Is there more?
And also Russia's technically Europe, but also technically not Europe?
He's both. He's both at the same time.
We are both.
My daughter, she's a comedian and a lesbian, both at the same time.
One is near a bunch of the countries you already said, and the other one is vaguely, is near, yeah. They're both near other countries you already said.
They're both in Asia?
I didn't say that at all. But
Did you not say it?
I didn't.
Did you not say it?
I didn't say that, but I did not say that.
Feels like Asia. Is there like a sneaky one, like a Bangladesh?
Bangladesh number 8.
Yeah. That's wild because that's not a big country.
Not big at all, but if you just think that there's like 80 people in one room.
Wall to wall.
Can't stop fucking. Can't stop, won't stop.
No. They're calling them the bunnies of people.
Well, yeah, or something worse.
Brown bunnies? That's a good movie.
Yeah, that is a great movie. I liked forced blowjobs. You're missing number 10.
Missing number 10.
I'll tell you it's not Asia.
Not Asia.
Not Asia.
Is it Latin America?
Who's to say?
Mexico?
Mexico.
Hey.
Number 10.
We got there.
You nailed it.
Nice.
So that was just the top 10s and shit.
A real list them and learn.
Can't believe she was Italian. That's so weird to me.
We learned something today.
Yeah. Now, here's one that we've discussed off pod before, and I just want to see if we know. This is the Where Is It College Edition. I believe we talked about this in the past.
Oh, I hate...
Of what state are these colleges in?
I have no idea where. Like I do. Like that is.
They're not that hard. I don't think. I chose like the most insane ones.
I will not do well at this.
Purdue,
Indiana,
nailed it. Duke,
North Carolina, Chapel Hill,
Stony Brook.
It feels southeast. But could also just be like in Seattle or something. I don't know Mississippi.
New York.
See?
Yeah.
I do not know.
Northwestern.
Illinois.
Correct. Rice.
Definitely heard of it. Mm-hmm. Definitely could be in almost any state. Texas? Hey!
Ew.
That's like a... Jeopardy Rolodex memory.
Okay, yeah. Emory.
Massachusetts.
Georgia.
Oh, it's all Georgia. It's all Atlanta. I was thinking of Emerson.
Emerson, yeah.
Emory and Oglethorpe are both Atlanta area ones because everyone who works for Adult Swim, because they run out of Georgia, and those are the names of the two. Is it the Moonanites or is it two other aliens in Aqua Teen are named Emory and Oglethorpe because of that?
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Nice.
It's the spiky ones, not the Moonanites, because the Moonanites are Ignignot and
Don't put those together.
Ooh.
Vanderbilt, Tennessee.
Yep. I'm doing so much better.
You are doing.
Than I expected.
You only missed 2, so
crushing.
Wake Forest.
Ooh, that maybe also feels like Illinois, but also could be wrong. But let's go Illinois.
North Carolina. And finally, Tulane.
That's absolutely southern. But which kind of southern? Let's go back to an earlier wrong answer, Mississippi.
Louisiana.
Next door!
You blew it.
Next fucking door. I actually should have known Tulane.
You went 5 for 9.
Better than I expected.
Okay, here's
I hate that subject.
Yeah, well, we talked about it off pod
whenever
like a while ago.
Comes up on Jeopardy, I'm like,
yeah, you're like, fuck, I don't know where anything is. It's like I'll watch things on Reels on like YouTube or on Instagram, and it'll be like there'll be guys on college campuses with microphones, and they're asking people questions about like athletes or sports. Like, so they'll be like, can you name where all of these NBA players went to college? And I'm like, I literally have watched all of these guys' entire career in the NBA, and I couldn't tell you a fucking single one of them went to college.
Michael Jordan went to UNC, the end.
Done. Here's a fun one. We're going to do the match game.
Ooh.
So I'll tell you... No, I guess it's not the match game because I'm not giving you the second answer. But you just have to match this to its corrective thing.
Okay.
Which I guess is kind of just giving the answer.
I like it.
But, I had to call it something because everything else had things.
Everything was taken.
I'm going to name a dictator. Mm-hmm. And you tell me which country they were the dictator of.
Okay.
We're gonna start with some easier ones, and then there's a couple hard ones in the middle, and then a couple easier ones in the bottom.
Sure.
Pol Pot.
Cambodia.
Okay. Robert Mugabe.
Mugabe was... I'm trying to match my African dictators. You're that one. You're that one. Where does that leave Mugabe? Not Uganda, that's another guy. It's not Libya, that's another guy. So where does that put fucking Mugabe? I don't think it's Nigeria, but I don't have I think it's kind of West Africa, but I can't remember which. Nigeria's the best I got, and I feel like it's wrong.
Zimbabwe.
Not even West Africa.
Nope. Easier one. Idi Amin.
Uganda. That's what I was waiting for.
Ho Chi Minh.
Vietnam.
Mobutu Sese Seko.
Well, based on Mobutu, feels very African, but I actually don't know this guy well.
Oh.
So, throw one out there, I guess. Ethiopia.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
DRC.
Jean-Claude Duvalier.
Haiti.
Auguste.
That is such a Jeopardy hack. If it's a weird French thing, it's Haiti.
Augusto Pinochet.
Pinochet in Chile.
And Nicolae Ceausescu.
Oh, Romania,
because he did a bad things.
Misunderstood.
Now, Scott, how good are you at math?
I'm pretty good at math.
You feel confident in your math skills?
I feel okay at math.
You're like, yeah, if I give you like hard compound fractions, you'll be able to...
I don't know, but...
So you're saying your knowledge of math is like middle?
Sure.
Okay. Here's a bunch of wrestlers. I want you to tell me who they won their first heavyweight title from.
Perfect.
Hulk Hogan's first WWF title.
Iron Sheik.
The Iran Sheik.
The Iran Sheik from Turkey.
Kurt Angle's first WWF title.
2000. Was his first... I don't know if that was his first, although that would have been only a year in his career there. Was it the 6-way at the 6-way Hell in a Cell Armageddon 2000?
No,
it's earlier because he won that. Well, let's figure. Is it just fucking Triple H or is it The Rock? Triple H or The Rock is my answer.
Or one or the other.
Yeah, maybe both in the three. Who's to say?
Interesting. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
So
that's my answer.
Your answer is one of these two guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying. Why are you giving me the answer, you fucker? There we go. Is it what if I give you the date because you have autism?
Is it SummerSlam?
And then you'll go,
I don't think it was SummerSlam.
I'm autistic.
I think because they were doing the Steph Trips Angle feud at SummerSlam 2000, which if I had to put a date on it, August 27th, 2000. But I don't know if he won the title there. I'm not really clear.
Yeah, I didn't write the date down because I also don't know dates because I'm not you. I'm not retarded. I mean, I might be retarded. You know what? I'm retarded.
We got
there. That's The Rock. It is October 22nd, 2000.
No mercy. Maybe The Rock.
It is Dwayne Johnson. Here's one I didn't put on here, but I for the love of me, could not remember who it was. Mm-hmm. Bret Hart, first WWF championship.
Bret Hart would be...
I should have put it on here, but I didn't. But it took me forever to try and remember it on my own.
Ric Flair at a house show in Saskatoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. in mid to late 92.
Yep.
Yeah.
AJ Styles NWA TNA heavyweight title.
That seems like a not fair question because it's a stupid promotion, but seems like the odds would say Jeff Jarrett.
I don't know. Could have been Ken Shamrock. Could have been Ron Killings.
So
could
many
have been
options. I will say Jeff Jarrett.
Malice. It was Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash's first WCW title.
Whoa. My. Goldberg? Yeah.
And he didn't hold it for very long. And I can't believe that was the first.
He held it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And that was the first world title he had. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And he was there that whole fucking time.
Yeah. I'm like he wasn't like a world title guy until later. Because he won World War III in 98. Yeah. And I think that got him the Goldberg match.
Yeah.
And then the Goldberg match was stupid and ruined WCW forever.
And then
it ruined everything that Hogan's thing the year before hadn't already ruined.
Yes.
And then they
do a fast count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he just beat him.
Oh
No.
Start it again.
Do it again.
Then they ruined it. Then 2 weeks later, ruined it even more when Hogan and Nash did the finger poke on January 4th, 1999, at the Georgia Dome.
I don't know.
It was a big show, whatever it was.
Masawa's first Triple Crown in All Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's interesting. That's because the him and Jumbo matches weren't for the title. Because Masawa's first, it feels like a 91 or 92, which is like maybe Stan Hansen.
It's Stan Hansen.
Yeah. 92?
I didn't write the dates. Shinya Hashimoto's first Triple Crown title win.
Do you mean Triple Crown or do you mean IWGP?
IWGP.
That is more of a guess. Mm-hmm. That feels like it could be Was he a world title guy when Vader was around? Don't know if it's Vader or like Fujinami or even like Choshu or something. Let me say Fujinami.
It is not Fujinami.
Is it one of the other two guys I said?
Ooh, it's not one of the other two guys you said.
Ooh. Who did Hash beat? A date would help on that.
That's cheating because you got too much autism.
It is because I don't know if it's like when he won his first. If it's like 1990 or like 1995. Muto.
A version of Muto.
Muta.
Or what's a different name for?
What?
What's a different name for?
I don't know.
What's his full legal government name?
KG.
The Great Muta.
Yeah.
Yeah, full legal. I want full legal government name.
I'm so sorry.
Just Muta.
That Muta wasn't enough.
So the date
92
would be September 20th, 1993.
Okay.
At the G1 Climax Special.
Okay.
And then what about his Triple Crown win?
Oh. Yep.
Who did he defeat for his first Triple Crown?
He did have the Triple Crown.
I'm not going to give you the date because you have autism and that's not fair.
Drew, I would love nothing more than to pull the date myself.
Okay.
But I can't. But it's a nice idea. Someone did something.
Someone did something.
I'm 90% sure there was a Triple Crown change on February 18th, 2005. But I don't think that's Hash. If it is, I'm so pleased with myself. When did he die? I think he died in 2005. But
there's a title change on February 16th, 2005, and that's not what I'm talking about.
Damn, I'm always off by like one
right
even
there.
or odd number.
Yeah. That would be Kojima defeating Kawada.
Hashimoto either beat or lost to Kawada. But I don't know which.
I'll tell you the information.
Okay.
He did not, because he vacated the title because
coward.
he dislocated his shoulder,
bitch ass.
and Kawada beat Otani in a tournament final to get the title.
Was that
And then held it for 529 days, and then Kojima held it for 502 days.
I would love
That's wild.
to tell you the date of the tournament. Because it's September 2003. This much we know, certainly.
Is it in here? It's not listed on the Wikipedia page. I mean, I could find it, but I don't want to.
I feel like you should. I'm trying to see it in my head. I'm trying to see it printed on a VHS in my head, because that's what I have it. 9-what-03. 9603.
9603. Oh, you're so close.
God damn it!
You're so close.
Is it 97? 98? Am I off on even number again?
It is
Not 9/11.
where am I looking?
This much I know.
Nine. You said 98.
I said 96.
Oh, 96. Sorry, I thought you said 98.
No, I said 96.
9603.
Yes!
You got it finally. On the Summer Action Series 2 tour.
Of course.
You still haven't said who Hash beat for his
in
triple crown.
sometime in 03, and then vacated it for that tournament.
He held it for 171 days and then got hurt. So that's good.
So that's
They
good.
didn't just win it and then was like, oh, my shoulder.
So he won it in like March
I'll say February, but okay. Close.
or February.
He won in February.
Could that also be Muto?
It was, in fact, also the Great Muta.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, right?
Oh, also Muta. Oh yeah, it was Muta.
Yeah. 'Cause
yeah.
He had just changed back to Muta.
Yeah.
There you go. Bob Sapp winning the IWGP heavyweight
Oh
title.
boy. Was it? I think it's one of two guys. I'm trying to remember how it went, because he was in the mix, then another guy was in the mix, and then one of them had to lose the title immediately because they lost a shoot fight, and New Japan was ashamed of them.
It's so good. I love putting a guy in a your world champion's doing a shoot fight. Like, fuck, the big dummy lost. Well, I guess he's not champion anymore.
Who did Sapp beat? Is it the aforementioned Kaz Fujita?
That he beat for the title?
Or he lost to, maybe. And then maybe Fujita lost a shoot fight and had to lose to Kensuke Sasaki. But who did Bob beat? So that's like 2000 and... What would that be? 2003 or 4? Feels like. Nagata held it for a year, May 02 to May 03. Takayama beat him. Maybe Takayama.
I'll tell you what happened.
Tell me what happened.
Bob Sapp was the one who lost a K1 fight to Kaz Fujita.
He had to. And then did Vegeta get to beat him for the title?
But he
for the fake title? Oh.
So Bob lost the K1 fight.
Yeah.
Then they made him vacate the title.
Well, they made him vacate. Wow.
And Fujita won a tournament by defeating Tanahashi.
Okay.
For the vacant title.
And did Fujita lose to Sasaki?
Fujita lost to Sasaki, who is who Bob Sapp beat for the title.
Okay.
Ken Senior.
Yeah, I had it was Fujita or Sasaki in my head. I'm like, which one? What's the order of things?
Who did Shima beat for his one and only Open the Brave Gate?
Brave?
Yeah.
Secondary title.
Brave.
Fuck.
You can do it. Isn't it like one of the best matches of all time? No, I don't know if it's one of the
best.
Is it? No, I think it's pretty high, though. Cage match me, baby.
Only opened the Brave.
Shima.
Secondary titles on me.
I don't know, because I got to change it up a little bit.
Jesus. That's
Shima.
weird. I don't know. Genki?
I mean, that's a good answer. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's pretty high.
I hope it's nothing. I hope it's not even rated.
I hope it's 3.
Yeah. I hope it's a piece of shit. It could be like...
Get out of my face, phone recorder.
I know he ended a long reign by Doi for the world title, but that's not the Brave.
I need to know the actual date on it.
I assume this is after most of Shima's main title runs and was like a secondary thing later, so like well into the 2010s, or am I way off?
It is an 8.76, so maybe I thought it was higher than that.
I mean, 8.7 is very good, but not like super high match of the year or anything.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was in the 9s. I probably should have checked before I put it down, but I was fairly confident it was high. I mean, 8's still good.
Yoshino.
It was Yoshino, because that's the easiest guess. But the only reason I put that down is because it was after they had done all of that Dr. Muscle business, when all those guys kept doing Dr. Muscle.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny. And here's the one that for the life of me, I could not remember. I had to look it up, because I knew who he lost the title to, but I could not remember who he won the title from. Who did AJ Styles beat to win his first WWE title? Heavyweight title. The Bluniversal title.
Jinder Mahal.
That's who he lost it to.
Oh, really? Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. What the fuck? I don't remember that match even happening.
It happened.
There's a Moxley AJ Styles match that I've seen. Can't remember.
I think, did they do a TLC? I think they might have done a TLC.
News to me. News to me. All right. Here's some random geography and world cultural stuff.
I'm very cultured.
In terms of volume, what is the largest freshwater lake in the world?
Largest freshwater lake. Is it not called a lake?
It's called lake.
It's called a lake.
It's called lake.
Oh, I was thinking like Caspian Sea or something.
Nope.
Prince
Caspian Sea?
In terms of volume, not area, I believe it's Lake Baikal.
It is Lake Baikal in one of our native homelands. Mine, not yours.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Did you know it accounts for 20% of the freshwater in the world?
Isn't that wild?
It's a thing I heard on Jeopardy. I'm like, that can't be right. That's nuts. 1/5 of everything is in one fucking lake in Russia?
One lake in Russia.
Yeah.
They'd better have the best goddamn water in the world.
Oh, so nice.
Like, if you go there and you get a bottled water,
yeah,
it better be the best fucking bottled water in the planet.
For real.
What is the world's oldest continually inhabited city?
Oh, God. I feel like I've heard this. Damascus.
Damascus in?
Syria. I'm proud of getting that.
No, you should.
I feel good.
I'm sure that's definitely been a Jeopardy question.
That was the present question, and I got it. You have to give me the present.
We'll see. Mauritius is the only African country where the most commonly practiced religion is what?
Not
the bad one, because that's what the majority of Africa
there's a lot
does.
of North African that.
And
I feel like
East Africa, too.
Yeah. It's not Islam, it's not Christianity. Is it Zoroastrianism?
It's Scientology.
No.
No, it's not.
That's nonsense. What are you talking about?
You need to have money to be in Scientology.
What are they doing in Mauritius? I'm feeling Buddhism or Hinduism. Hinduism.
Well, my friend, you got that question right.
Hey.
They are Hindus.
Now we're on a roll. That was back-to-back present questions.
Which country is the only country in the world to display the Bible on their flag?
Ooh.
The Christian Bible.
The Christian-ass Bible. I'm trying to picture a flag with it. And I'm not bad on flags.
Nope. Or remove a letter.
Yeah.
Flags.
Bible on the flag. Is it... Who would put a Bible on the flag? Why would you choose to put a Bible on the flag? I feel like it's not in the Middle East, even though that's where the Bible happened.
Yeah.
I feel... Does it have to be Latin America?
Who's to say?
Does it have to be... I feel like it's North South America. But beyond that, it's again, because I'm trying to picture a country whose flag I don't know. Because it's not Colombia, it's not Venezuela.
Nope.
Not El Salvador. It's not Honduras.
One interesting thing I just found out about this country is that their population is 66.7% Christian and 29.6% non-religious.
I'm sure they're psyched about the
Yeah,
flag.
that's a very big divide
Yeah.
of those two.
Christian, atheist, the end.
Christian, no God.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Belly. It's not French Guiana. It's not Suriname. It's not Brazil. What the is? I don't think it's Paraguay or Uruguay.
You're a gay, but whatever. Who's checking?
It's not Chile. It's not Argentina. It's some fucking Central America shit. I've decided, and I'm mad about it. Is it islands in the Caribbean?
You gotta make a guess here. I'm not giving you answers.
Saint Vincent and the Grenadines.
Close.
It's China.
Republica Dominicana.
Dominican Republic has the Bible on
In
it.
the center of their flag.
Of that. It's
right in the middle of that.
That's the Bible. Yeah, I can picture the book. I didn't consider that.
Fucking fuckers.
On the good side of the island.
Now let's get
the
to
other side being Haiti.
I think these are more Scott questions, these ones.
I like Scott questions.
Who was the
I
president?
don't like it that you started with something so hard and I looked stupid in all the years.
That was the point.
Those are very specific and hard.
Who was the president of the United States of America at the end of World War I? These are rapid fire. Let's go.
Wilson.
Correct. What was the name of the British archaeologist that discovered Tutankhamun's tomb?
Ooh. That I should know, but I feel like it is something I don't know.
Oh.
It's
I believe he had a curse placed on him after he uncovered the tomb.
well, he shouldn't have done that.
And a lot of people around him died mysteriously. Or just got sick.
Yeah. I'm not gonna play. It's in the like. I'm just thinking about I'm thinking about other white people of the time in Africa. I'm like, it's not Leakey, it's not Stanley, so I don't.
It's not Lawrence of Arabia.
It's not Lawrence of Arabia. Richards.
Howard Carter.
Yeah, I knew it was like a basic name.
Basic bitch
but
name.
It's
Yeah.
a basic bitch name, and it wasn't coming to me.
What is the extinct flightless bird that inhabited the North Atlantic and Arctic seas off the coast of Iceland?
Oh. So not dodo, because that's much more southern.
Yep.
Oh. The Lorax.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah. Shit, northern bird, some kind of penguin ancestor? What the does it have an X in it?
Did it have an X in it?
Yeah.
No.
Then I'm not gonna get it.
What?
I was picturing, I just had something with an X in its name in my head, but that's not even it.
It is the Great Auk.
Ah! Okay.
K and X.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what was going on.
Which language has the most words in it?
Follow up, do clicks count as words?
I'll allow it.
Mandarin? If it's Cantonese, I'll be pissed. If it's anything else, I'll be fine. It's Cantonese?
It's English.
Oh, really?
According to the Oxford
Good for
English
us.
Dictionary, English has more than 200,000 words.
So we're the smartest.
But there's only about 180,000 of those still being used commonly.
Right.
So there are 20,000 words that are like not commonly used by anybody in the English language.
like old swears, like zounds.
Yeah. How many elements are there on the periodic table of the elements?
I feel like they keep adding shit. They're at like 100 and... Are they in the 120s?
No, they're less than 120.
Then high 1-teens, like 117, 18, 19.
I'll give it to you, 118.
Yeah.
What is...
And they don't... Are they... Well, I guess because...
They had to remove all the problematic ones they found early on, though, so...
Yeah.
They had to get rid of...
Calcium had to go.
I was going to say something worse, but I...
Oh.
No.
What?
Phagium. They had to remove phagium.
It was named after its...
Named after its founder.
Yeah.
Dr. Dennis Phagium.
Because the last row of it are all just like scientific names, but I think over time they give them cooler names. Because remember, like when last time I saw a periodic table in a textbook, like 110 onwards were all like unifuckium, unisuckium, blah blah blah.
Right.
But I think they have retroactively given some actual names, like named after people and shit. But
Yeah.
are the most recent ones still just like very technical names?
Let me give you a quick look right here. Yeah, I mean, there's Lawrencium,
That's a name.
Nobelium,
Yeah.
Mendelevium,
Yeah.
Fermium,
Mendelevium.
Einsteinium,
Mendelevium named after the
Mandalorian,
inventor of the periodic table, Mendeleev.
Californium.
Yep.
Come on.
Americium, named after America.
Americium, Curium, Berkelium.
Yeah.
Plutonium is obviously, that's like the...
But that's not the bottom row.
It is.
What
Isn't it?
What number is plutonium?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, well,
this,
I'm like,
this
these
is an
are-
old one.
Yeah.
Where's the new ones?
What, did you find one from like a 1960s textbook?
Just the first one that came up on...
It's bullshit.
Maybe I should be using Bing.
You gotta bing it.
I should be binging it. Oh, they just added hydrogen.
It made it in.
Britannica, look at you. You're cool. You're welcome.
Would you like an easier question or task?
No. I would just like Google to give me all of the pictures.
Just
don't
give me
have
a fucking periodic table.
There we go. 118 elements. There's a pop-up in my way.
Oh my god. If only you had an ad blocker.
Alkali something. Oh, well, it says that all of the bottom ones
Yeah.
are like
Pending.
yeah. They don't have, like, they just have no
Yeah.
weird.
They're all just kind of experimental ones that you can make.
But like, I like just like experimentally making elements.
Yeah, you just keep adding protons and neutrons.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Ah, too much.
Oh,
Boom.
oh, we did a bomb.
What is the collective noun for bears?
You'd think because bears are like a commonplace enough animal that would be easy, but it doesn't spring immediately to mind. A blank of bears.
Yeah. A murder of crows.
Murder of crows.
A rape of vultures. A what of bears?
A Me Too of bears.
A me too of bears.
A grinder of bears.
Ah,
Missed
please
opportunity. Rename
change
it. Fix it. A what of bears? Like herd, group, den. That's just
a den would make sense. Den of bears would make very sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if I'll know when I hear it. If I hear it, I'll go, "Oh, of course," or I just go, "Oh, I don't know if I knew that."
I didn't know if I knew that.
What is it?
A sloth of bears.
Well, I don't feel bad for not getting it because I didn't know that. A sloth of bears.
Sloth of bears.
Huh.
What musical term indicates chords where the notes are to be played quickly one after another instead of simultaneously, usually in ascending?
Glissando?
Arpeggio.
When you started saying, I'm like, it sounded like staccato, but I'm like, that's not really necessarily ascending.
I don't know if this was just a tough one that I saw, and I don't know if you know the answer, but it was a Jeopardy question.
All right.
Who collaborated with Karl Marx to produce the Communist Manifesto?
Oh, Engels.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, I'm a communist.
Who was Time Magazine's first ever Man of the Year?
Ooh, when would that even be? Early 19s?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Like a president?
Like a president.
Like a president? President or something? Was it a president?
It was not a president.
Was it a hot guy?
For the time.
Okay.
I guess.
Andrew Carnegie.
Their answer?
Doesn't feel right,
No.
but Rockefeller. Not a president, who would it be? Because they didn't used to have celebrities. It just used to be presidents and regular people.
And regular rich people or playboys.
Yeah. Is it a rich person? It's probably a rich person. Do we have a year?
Oh, God. You really want me to do a year?
I don't know. I can probably...
I mean, it's not going to... I don't know if it'll help.
I can probably deduce the year from the guy when I hear it. But it's a guy, right? It's clear. Did you say man of the year?
I said man of the year. And back then, men were men and women were women. There's no...
Less gray area.
1927.
Was he a future president?
He was not a future president.
27. Was it someone in entertainment?
No, but he would have been...
Henry Ford?
He would have been like a celebrity of the time. People would flock from miles around.
Al Jolson.
No, not really. Okay, could have been. The first president actually wasn't until Franklin Eleanor Roosevelt in 1932.
I mean, that's not much later.
No,
it's only 5 years after it started.
There was 5 people
There
before
were five
him.
people
and
cooler.
You know what? Fuck them.
5 people cooler than the president.
Walter Chrysler was second.
Okay.
Owen D. Young.
Oh, so I got a car guy.
A car guy. Those are second.
Yeah.
Third was Owen D. Young.
I must confess, I'm not sure who Owen D. Young
He
is.
chaired a committee which authorized 1929's Young Plan, a program for settlement of German reparations after World War One.
That went well.
It did. Nothing bad happened after World War One. Number 3 was Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay.
Number 4 was Pierre Laval.
Laval
Was the first appointed Prime Minister of France in 1931.
Appointed?
Appointed. First appointed Prime Minister of France. Laval was popular in the American press at the time for opposing the Hoover Moratorium, a temporary freeze on World War I debt payments that was disliked in both France and the United States.
Because we had no fucking money.
What can you do? And then Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Number 1 would be...
Charles Chaplin.
Oh, you got the first name right.
Charles de Gaulle. Charles...
That's right. You found me. I'm the Lindbergh baby. Daddy go fly fly.
Charles Wright.
Charles Lindbergh was the first one.
Daddy go fly fly.
What is the little dot above a lowercase I and J called?
Pip?
A tittle.
It is called a tittle. What's a pip? Oh, they sing with Gladys Knight. That's right.
What is the only food item that never expires?
Honey.
Correct. What famous author tried to get his wife committed to an insane asylum so he could live with his 18-year-old mistress?
Ooh. How could that only be one person?
It does seem like a lot of people would do that, but no, this is one fine gentleman.
Stephen King.
Also sounds like Stephen King.
Damn, who's gonna commit there? It feels like is it like a late 18s, early 19s situation?
I just wrote answers. I didn't write dates. I can tell you.
I feel like getting your wife committed was like a fad for a while.
Well, especially when you have an 18-year-old mistress.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not gonna do that?
Yeah, like early 20th century, like bitches lipping off, like just put her in the freak wharf.
Freak wharf. It would have been in the 1800s.
18s. Poe?
Ooh, that I like that one too.
I don't feel like Twain. I feel like Twain was a nice guy.
It was not, but anyways. It was
Dickens?
Charles Dickens.
Nice.
Florence Nightingale aided sick and wounded soldiers during which
Crimean War.
Good for you. In regards to data storage, what does the
Cloud.
What does the acronym
Harp.
SSD stand for?
Solid state drive.
I knew you'd know that, but I still want to ask.
I
just in case
appreciate
you're stupid.
Stupid Scott drive.
How many Billboard #1 hits did Elvis Presley have?
There's an album of them, so an album's worth
What's an album's worth?
17.
Oh, 18.
Cocksucker!
I'll give it to you, though. That's close. Well, it would have been 17 before Junkie XL did that that remix.
Yeah. Wait, that's number 18?
That was number 18, I think.
Oh,
maybe. I don't
then
know.
I got it.
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Here's one that we talked about off pod like a while ago. This is a sports figures. True or false?
Okay.
The first one that we already talked about, but I put it on here just so everybody else can hear it. So, true or false? Larry Bird played in the 1990s.
True.
Correct. He played until 1992.
Yes.
Barry Bonds never won a World Series.
Pirates and Giants. Did the Pirates ever win? Giants didn't. With him on the team. The Pirates win something in the 1990 or prior. Because that's the only time it could have happened, because I know the 90s pretty well and there's no Pirates. So...
Butt Pirates.
Shit. Were they like in a series and lost? I'm going to say they were in a series and lost.
Shit.
True. Barry Bonds did not win a World Series.
That is correct.
Were they in? I bet they were in a World Series though. I feel like the Pirates were in the mix, like maybe late 80s.
I don't actually know.
It's fine.
The last World Series they were in was 1979.
Oh, I thought they were in something in the 80s.
No.
Clearly not.
So there you go.
Not even in a series. You fucking loser, Barry Bonds. You're a giant, disgusting fool.
Yeah, I mean, never getting in the Hall of Fame, didn't win a World Series.
What'd you even do?
What did you even do? Went from this to this in the span of 3 years.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Dan Marino, and Steve Young all spent their entire careers with one NFL team.
Marino, yeah. Did Steve Young not? Roethlisberger I can't picture on anyone besides Steelers. What was it? Marino, Roethlisberger, Young,
Eli.
Eli.
Or whatever his girl name was. Elise?
Feli.
Feli.
We've literally already done the feline Manning.
Feline Manning.
Did he do something other than Giants? Am I thinking of
Peyton?
I'm not. Peyton definitely did too.
Because Peyton won the World Series as the worst quarterback in the history of quarterbacks.
I think it's pretty impressive that a quarterback won the World Series.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm thinking of Joe Montana going to the Chiefs. And not Steve Young. Did Steve Young only play Niners? That's a lot of guys to only play for one team. But maybe that's why you ask the question. Although it's already been 2 trues. Do we go 3 trues? I would say false.
That is correct.
Nice.
Steve Young played 2 seasons in Tampa Bay before he was on the 49ers.
Oh.
And Joe Montana did play in Kansas City.
He went to the Chiefs after the Niners.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow.
True or false?
Mm-hmm.
The longest professional tennis match was played at just over 6 hours long.
I'm going to say false, longer.
False. 11 hours and
I
5
was gonna
minutes
say,
in 2010 at Wimbledon.
I bet there's a long
between
game out
two
there.
guys you've never heard of.
Just both quit.
Just get out. Get out right now. Get
Like,
out.
is either of you going to win Wimbledon?
Well, guess what? Neither of them did.
No. Is either of you even going to get past the next round?
I have no idea.
Just fucking quit. If you've played tennis for longer than 6 hours, stop playing tennis. Consult a physician.
I was just going to say that.
I know.
Lord Stanley's Cup,
Mm-hmm.
being founded in 1892,
Okay.
is the oldest continually awarded professional sports trophy.
I guess it is.
True.
You're
True.
I forgot you weren't just telling me things.
True. or false?
More than World Series, more than Super Bowl, more than NBA Finals. Although sports,
NBA Finals. The NBA Finals trophy.
that's what it's called.
It's called the Larry O'Brien.
I
but
think
okay.
I think it depends. I've turned into Steve Brule. It depends on what you consider sports.
I guess.
Because if you consider sailing sports, I think the America's Cup is older.
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at me.
So,
That.
false. The America's Cup
Yeah.
is number one. I believe the first one was awarded in 1874
BC.
BC.
Which is crazy.
People have been sailing
Before
that
there was America.
before 1900,
Okay.
prize fights lasted 100 rounds.
Oh my god. Let's go true.
True.
That's stupid.
They changed it for safety concerns
From 100 to 12?
because guys were too tired but still kept fighting.
Yeah, it's probably like the 11th hour of that fucking tennis match.
True or false? This one's fun.
I like fun.
Cheetahs
Or
were
twinks.
once raced at the famous Romford Greyhound Stadium in London.
I think it would be insane to never race cheetahs. The answer is true.
The answer's true.
Yeah.
The experiment failed
When they
with
started eating
just
each other.
one further race held. The racing stopped because although the cheetahs were able to better the greyhounds' times,
No shit.
they had to be let out. They had to be let off first when racing greyhounds, and then they raced against each other. When they raced against each other, they lost interest and stopped chasing the lure.
Interesting.
So they would let the cheetah go.
Yeah.
They would let the greyhound go.
Yeah.
Then the cheetahs would kill them, not literally kill them, but like beat them in the race.
Destroy them, yeah.
But then they would go, well, let's race the cheetahs.
Yeah.
Then they would let the cheetahs go, and they would just not.
And they just
run.
like sit down
They
and
would,
lick
yeah,
themselves.
they would run for a bit, and then they would just be like, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
So
I have grooming to do.
I want to see that though, but it was
Yes.
like
say it was
1937
years
or
ago,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no footage. Okay, I have two left that are. This is these are actual "Are you smarter than a fifth grade" questions
Ooh.
from the show that were considered hard. But remember, it's fifth graders and stupid middle America.
Sure.
So not you.
Yeah.
What is the largest river in the United States?
Mississippi.
The Missouri.
Missouri's bigger than Mississippi.
It's
Okay.
bigger than Mississippi. Between 1 and 100, how many multiples of 7 are odd numbers?
Ooh. Well, I guess I just have to count them. Was it just every second one? Yeah, it's every second one. So 7, 21, 35, 49, 63, 77, 91. Seems like 7.
Correct.
Yeah.
What is the capital city
Ugh.
of New York State?
Albany.
How is that hard?
Don't know.
But it was on the list of, of questions. What whole number is closest to the square root of 65?
8.
I don't know how that's hard either.
That's not that hard.
If a car is traveling at 40 miles per hour, how long will it take to go 190 miles?
Well, it seems like it would take 4 hours and 45 minutes.
Scott, you're smarter than a fifth grader.
I am smarter than fifth grade. I notice a lot of these hard fifth grader questions are math
Or math
questions.
related.
And it's because everyone sucks at math.
Yeah, I know. I suck at math. So what was the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the United States?
Telstar.
Explorer.
Oh. Maybe Telstar must be something else.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a telecommunications company or a cell phone company.
It does. Like it was an early satellite,
early
but
one,
it
yeah.
must have been some other milestone.
What ancient civilization built Machu Picchu?
Incas.
How many countries are in Africa?
Ooh, interesting. Feels like in the realm of 40. My answer is around 40.
54.
That's around 40.
Sort of.
That's a win.
What is a hyperbole?
An intentional exaggeration.
To show emphasis.
Yeah.
The 100 Years' War of the 14th and 15th century.
England and France.
There you go. If Pablo, I don't know who Pablo is, but get him out of here. Get him out of my country. If Pablo divides 111,111
All ones.
by
Six ones.
by 11,
Uh-huh.
what number does he get?
Ooh.
Again, more math.
Yeah. That one's a little more of a thinker. Damn, what? So it's like is it also all answer all ones? Is it 1,111?
Very close.
Oh, 1,000.
You're very close.
It has to end in a 1. I'm very close. Oh, is it? Oh, it's just 11,111.
No.
Oh.
You're still close.
Fuck.
You got it. The pattern is
Does
closer to the first one than the second one.
there have to be a 0 in there? No, because then you lose. Or there does have to be a 0 in there.
There has to be 2 zeros in there.
Ah, shit. 1,001?
It's 10,101.
Oh, you alternate ones to keep the ones. Yeah, I'd have to probably do it on paper.
Look at it. Yeah, I know. That's the same thing with me.
Yeah.
I
could do it on paper, but in my head it's trickier.
What was the original name of the city that was renamed Constantinople in the 4th century AD by Constantine the Great?
Byzantium.
Byzantium.
Later became Istanbul.
Okay.
It's like 3 big names for one place.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It'll always be Constantinople to me.
Because of Keanu?
Because yeah. Oh, that's Constantine, but
Well, he named it Constantinople.
yeah, but I'm not. Oh, everything.
Use your words.
Keanu Reeves Constantine is a
Keanu Reeves is
a
Constantine.
different Constantine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. This one hunts demons and has a problem with dying.
has a problem with
He's
dying.
got lung cancer and he gets saved by a demon.
Sure.
And
I'm a demon.
I'm a demon. The last category is.
What's the matter with
I
you?
looked up a list of Final Jeopardy questions that apparently were impossible to answer.
That none of the 3 Jeopardy contestants got, which is a thing. It doesn't
that happens sometimes.
which happens, but which is a thing. It doesn't happen often, but whenever I get the Final Jeopardy that none of the 3 contestants get, 1, I'm overjoyed, and 2, I cannot help but hear and sometimes say out loud to nobody the Billy Madison winning the spelling bee. I am the smartest man alive. And I will say I was because they just did Jeopardy Masters in primetime. So that's how you know it's legit. Don't lick your microphone. With 6 of the... Well, it's legit 6 of the best all time. It's just they happen to all be very recent contestants because there's been just this wave of super champions.
Influx of autism.
And none are very... they're all very fun, personal people.
Weird.
I actually think James Holzhauer used to be autistic and fixed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
He found the answer.
I think he did because he
figured out
has
the solution to
he
autism.
has traits, but he's really overcome it. I like him a lot. He's an inspiration for us all. And yeah, so they did Jeopardy Masters where they had 6 of the top ones, and they narrowed to 4, narrowed to 3, and then the finals, and Holzhauer won. But the final question of day 2 of the finals, like the last question asked on Jeopardy Masters period, none of them got, and I did, and I was fucking thrilled.
I would imagine that if anyone was around with you, you would just be insufferable.
Insufferable!
Yeah. And just bring it up in casual conversation for the rest of the day.
Remember when I got Sir Thomas Mallory?
So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 questions. Supposedly these, and like I can see there's a recurring theme to some of them.
Ooh, like a genre?
Sort of.
To quote Alex Trebek, a genre. The only celebrity I've ever been sad when they died. Yeah. Alex Trebek. Actually, Lil Peep too.
Lil Peep too. Gone too soon.
That might be it.
Yeah.
No, I think there was one other one, but I can't pull it. So I guess I wasn't that sad.
I don't like, to me, reading them, you're like, these don't seem that hard, but when you've got the pressure of Final Jeopardy and you're in the,
and you have 30 seconds with that fucking music playing,
and you're like, it's not within your realm of knowledge, I guess, it would be hard. So it's the only country that borders both the Caspian Sea and the Persian Gulf.
Ooh. Iraq?
Iran.
That's what I said. You misheard me.
Iran. Sorry.
I wrote IRA asterisk.
He came to power 34 days before FDR and left it 19 days after him.
Ooh. Hitler.
Can we go one podcast where we don't have to talk about Hitler? At least we didn't do it during the ad read.
Hey.
Isn't that wild, though, to think about? You're like, huh.
That's about right.
Yeah.
They mirrored each other in terms of time, not in terms of policy.
Not necessarily, but we don't really know what FDR's policy was on
Although
the Jews.
he put people in camps.
He sure did. They like camps. They're outdoorsy. Both of them were outdoorsy. We can agree that. They liked camping.
Big campers.
Big campers.
Hitler and Eleanor.
Eleanor. They loved camping. A 2012 poll by Britain's National Army Museum voted this man, born in 1732, as the nation's greatest military enemy.
Oh, the greatest military enemy of England?
Of England, or the Britons.
One guy.
And it's obviously not Hitler.
And it's probably not Hitler, although it would be very funny if you gave me 2 Hitler questions.
What if they were just all Hitler questions? I should have just done a category.
This man committed the most famous assassination of 1945. JK. He died comfortably in Argentina in 1977.
Yeah.
I've forgotten the question. England's... So voted in 2012.
In 2012, a poll by Britain's National Army Museum voted this man, born in 1732, as the nation's greatest military enemy.
I had forgotten the 1732, so I'm glad you told me that. So that's too far back for Napoleon. So who was a guy who was... George Washington.
George Washington?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Of all the people, George Washington.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing pretty good at these.
Washington was born in 1789. Oh, sorry, that was when he was president.
Yeah.
He was born in 1732.
Yeah.
And Napoleon was born in 1804.
Napoleon was not born in 1804.
Yeah, he was. Oh, 1769.
Yep. He did stuff in 1804.
1804, yeah.
He was not a baby.
He was featured on the September 22nd, 1947 cover of Time magazine with the caption, "He and the boss took a chance."
Weird.
And the boss does not reference Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, does it reference Hitler? And is the answer...
Who's Hitler's boss?
No, Hitler is the boss.
Oh.
And the guy...
Joseph Mengele?
Yeah, I was thinking Mengele. Yeah. He and the boss took a chance. Like, look, no one has ever injected boiling water into children's brains before.
That's true. He was an OG when it came to that.
Huh. Is it the other side of World War II related?
No.
No.
Has nothing to do with the war.
He and the boss took a chance in 1947.
1947.
That's very interesting. Entertainment related?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Walt Disney doesn't make sense.
I don't know what chance he took other than saying some things out loud.
I mean, I mean, they'd be taking a chance now. That's tough. I would just be guessing at entertainment people of the time. Jimmy Stewart. Don't know what the chance was. I don't know. Was Alfred Hitchcock the boss? I don't know.
Jackie Robinson.
That's a chance.
Yeah.
I should have connected the year.
Yeah. Subtract a letter from the name of a keystroke found in computer commands, and you get this violent reaction to social change.
Ooh. Violent reaction to social change, and it's a letter off. It's a letter less than like a keyboard keystroke.
A keystroke found in computer commands.
What do you even have? You got enter. You got tab.
Ooh, I'll set up tab.
I'll have a tab. Any key. Where's the any key? Shit. This seems doable, but. And it subtract a letter.
One letter.
Don't get to add any.
No. No rearranging, nothing.
Delete backspace. Backspack. Damn. I feel like I could get this one, but it's not coming. Where on the keyboard is it?
It's around.
That's not helping.
It's in this area.
Geographically, where's the key?
It's in this area.
What can I do with ampersand? Well, that's not even really a keystroke. Like it says the word on the key.
I literally copied and pasted it directly from the Jeopardy thing.
So you have a keyboard in front of you, so you can answer that question.
No, because that's too much work.
You can't tell if it says the word on the key.
I can't read.
You're looking at your keyboard. It doesn't say the word on the key.
No, try and figure out the second word, and you'll figure it out.
Second word?
Well, you're too focused on the first word.
The reaction to social change.
Yeah.
Violent revolt, riot, protest. Am I in the realm on the kind of word it is?
Yeah, you're going. You're on the path, and if you want to go to South Park, you got to go down that road. Maybe it's that road.
Don't want to go down that road. Shit. I'm pissed I can't get this. I feel like this one's gettable.
What if I told you the word was backslash?
Backlash.
It's a Jeopardy question. It's not a Drew question.
I'm a little...
Get mad at Jeopardy, not Drew.
I'm a little mad at it because, like, is backslash the... I mean, I guess the way they worded it, they covered their bases because you definitely use backslash in code and programming. Because to me, like, backslash is like almost a slang word for it, but I guess it's the word. So yeah, I'll allow it, but I'm angry.
Right.
That's where
Be angry at your beloved Jeopardy.
That's where I landed.
Okay. Although she has appeared in only 2 Broadway musicals,
Going close.
she got Tony nominations for both in 1962 and 1964.
Musicals.
Only did 2. And she got nominated for both. Didn't win. Not a winner. Not a winner. Let's just state for the record.
Not a winner.
Not a winner.
There's a lot of options, but I feel like a lot of them did more than 2.
not known for Broadway, obviously,
Yes, known for movies.
but can do Broadway.
Julie Andrews?
That's a good guess. It's not
Is
her,
that
but
too early for? And I think she did a lot more than 2, and I'm sure she won. Like that doesn't work for Barbra Streisand. That certainly doesn't work for Bette Midler. Rita Moreno.
Julie Andrews was
I'm sure she did.
nominated 3 times. I don't know. I didn't see wins. There we go.
Like a Hepburn.
Nope.
Huh.
She was nominated 3 times, didn't win any of them.
Julie.
Yeah.
I feel like that's basically the right answer. Although she may well have done more than 3. She just got 3 nominations. Obviously, like known for movies.
Yep.
Known for singing.
Yep.
Ugh. Shit. Who would that be? Who's another musical bitch of the 60s?
A musical bitch.
Yeah. Don't know if I'm going to get it. I felt really good about Julie Andrews, actually. Now I'm pissed off.
Good. You should be. Because the answer was somebody else you said.
Oh. It is a Hepburn?
It's not a Hepburn.
What else did I it's one of the ones I ruled out. Is it Barbra Streisand?
It's Babs.
Oh. I would have said she did more.
No.
But I guess they were all movies.
They're all movies and like her singing career and like all that. Yeah.
That's a win.
I would have said one of the previous answers wouldn't like her.
Or you could have also said one of your answers was actually pretty on the nose.
On the nose. And then the last one.
Last cue?
Well, there's this one, and then there was an
Bonus round?
there was an additional Jeopardy one that I thought was so fucking hard unless you're like really yeah. This British actor is the only actor to get Oscar nominations for playing 2 real-life presidents, both in 1990s films. Films.
That's very interesting.
Films.
I
would like
nominations, you said?
2 nominations for playing American presidents. Or well, it says presidents. I assume that means American presidents.
Yeah. So British actor too.
British
Actor, Oscar noms in the 90s for playing American presidents. Well, I think it's easy. It's who is the American president.
Well, I don't think he was playing the current American president.
Let's see. I'm feeling Hopkins. But what else is on the table? I guess it doesn't say. Does it mean real life American presidents, or just he was the president in that movie? It could have been a Morgan Freeman.
It just says president, so I
makes it
I don't know what
trickier.
they mean.
Yeah, because it could mean that. Knowing the guy, do you think it was real presidents, or just he was the president in the movie?
All of what you're saying is a moot point.
I see.
Because it was Anthony Hopkins.
Okay.
But
Nixon and another one?
Well, that's the thing. This is literally from Jeopardy. And the only things he was nominated for Academy Awards...
Oh, the question's wrong?
Silence of the Lambs. President Hannibal
Lecter. It's super late in the pub, and I'm going to write that one down. Normally I just write down stuff early so I have something written. But I'm writing President Hannibal Lecter. That's fun. That is good, clean fun.
Then
I also have for those who want spoilers for the thing they're already seeing. My other 2 things are, of course, I'm not going to repeat it because I don't like to repeat things that are that funny. But the thing that made us laugh a lot, and support local, buy Amazon.
Buy Amazon. That's pretty good. The remains of the day where he plays a butler to the president, or to like The president?
I don't even know. I can't remember.
To a rich family, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I open it twice? I don't need to open it twice. I just need to open it once. Then... What's fucking internet? What's your fucking problem?
Fucking internet.
What's your fucking problem, internet? It's written by a Japanese.
Oh.
Amistad.
I don't think he's the president. Maybe he... No, I'm not allowing that.
And then the two popes and the father. So I don't know...
Neither of which were in the 90s.
No, so maybe...
I think the
maybe it was
question
just
might be wrong.
Maybe it was just written poorly.
I think they blew it. I think you blew it, Jeopardy. There's been... It is very few and far between. They have a good team, but I feel like there have been one or two questions, not necessarily finals, that I've like looked at and like, I think that question's wrong.
Yeah.
Every now and then there's a slip up.
Where are you, Anthony Hopkins? Mr. Hopkins, as it Anthony.
I still got it right.
You still got it right, yeah.
That's what's
But
important.
it's because he played Nixon, right? So,
Yeah.
that's an easy question.
Who played
This
Dick?
Brit is the only actor to get Oscar nominations for playing two real-life U.S. presidents, both for 1990s films.
Yeah.
And it says Anthony Hopkins. But then the clue, that's it. There's no follow-up on that statement. So I don't know what... do they think he was JFK and
I think
JFK?
they think he was JFK.
Do they think there were two Nixon movies?
There was Dick.
P.S.
Kirsten
Nixon,
Dunst.
boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Nothing happens in it.
It's Oliver Stone, right?
Yeah.
He makes a lot of boring movies.
Yeah. Nothing fucking happens.
It's a lot of boring
It's a
movies.
lot of sitting in offices and talking.
It's W with at least a little more interesting president. But not as funny.
Was,
Who's the president of Dick? Frank Langella?
Franklin Joe. No, Dan Hedaya.
Dan Hedaya.
Was Amistad the president of the ship?
I think he was president. Oh, they named the ship after him.
So
he was
maybe that's
President
the name.
Amistad.
President Amistad.
That
Maybe
makes
that's
sense.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeopardy. You fucking blew it.
I think they blew it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why nobody got it.
Yeah, because you said the wrong thing.
But I got it, so I count.
And here's the one that's like
Too hard.
This country's coat of arms features a palm tree and a 19th century American sailing ship.
Interesting. Country's coat of arms, not flag.
Coat of arms, yeah.
Ugh.
What a tough question.
American Samoa.
Liberia.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I actually like the question, but yeah,
It's challenging.
I get it. Yeah.
But I don't understand how they expect like just random anybody to know that unless you know like exact details of flags.
You actually don't. The clues are there because palm tree is, at least it's in a tropical region, and American sailing ship, and obviously it's a kind of weird country because you can't picture anything with that, but that's where a lot of freed slaves went back to.
Yeah, that's true.
On American sailing ships, in fact.
There you go. Well, that's it. Scott, you're not smarter than the fifth grader.
Yes, I am. Give me a present.
Okay, I'm going to see how many you got wrong.
None, except all of the years. Except every single year.
6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even know how many questions there are, so this could take a while. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
You got 47
17,
questions wrong.
18,
How many did I
19,
get right?
20,
I don't know.
23, 24, 25. You did well later on. 8, 29, 30, 31.
I don't like you started with such a hard category. Like, name the exact year
I
of
don't know. I
these
thought
very
maybe
specific things.
I gave you the one that you got really close on.
I appreciate it. You're a mensch.
What? Not looking good so early.
I did great. I was strong after the initial stumbles. And I know the Communist Manifesto. I'm going to put a hammer and sickle in my Twitter. Stop silently counting. It seems like you're counting too much. I feel like you're adding wrong answers. I think we can all agree I got roughly 98% of the questions correct.
You went 31 and 55. Or 55 and 31.
That's a
55 correct and 31 wrong.
That's a Hall of Fame record.
I don't know.
And you cut out those goddamn years, and that's a lot nicer record.
Well, can't win them
You
all.
know.
Can't win them all.
Look, we clearly the present threshold was 50, and I got 55.
I don't know if that's true.
Clearly. I don't think there's any question.
56%. That's not really.
That's not 56%.
50%. I don't know. That's pretty bad.
That's not the percentage.
10%.
Wait a minute. This isn't fair at all. You're bad at math.
I'm just trying to hurt your feelings. That's all.
I don't feel like
It worked.
I don't feel like 55 out of 80
6
something is
out of 80 something
is 56%. It feels wrong.
Ooh, 64%. It's not really that good either.
That's a pass.
Not a good pass.
It's a pass on the hardest questions ever asked of man
Well,
or beast.
tune in next week to find out if Scott
Oh, come
got
on.
his gift. Thanks for listening, everybody.